You know, I think this is what this game has kind of turned into. This picture right here. Like, ever since Chapter 8, ever since Kiryu went back to Japan, there's been a lot more focus on Kiryu than there is Ichiban. It's just like, oh, what was Ichiban doing again? Oh, right, his mom stuff. Now, I guess we gotta go back to that for a little while. In the middle of us fangirling over our star player, because we gotta retire him. Gotta send him out to pasture. I appreciate it. I appreciate that they're giving their character a big send-off. Going through all of his history, having him tie up loose ends before they stop making games about him, and until the next one, maybe. I don't know. Are they going to use Ichiban? Is there going to be another new Yakuza? Who else is going to be a brick wall that punches people in the face? Problem is, you're here more for Ichi than for Kiryu. Yeah, I am more for Ichi than for Kiryu. I like Ichiban a lot more than Kiryu. He's got his sides that I like, but Ichi is wholesome Chungus 100,000. And I like Ichi. I'm Team Ichi. But right now, the story has been very Kiryu heavy. It's like, okay, we finally gave Ichi his mom. Oh wait, we lost the kid. His mom is just gonna be hanging out in a place we can't really talk to her all that much. Mission accomplished. Let's go back to Kiryu. And by the way, no side quests for Kiryu. He's got lifelink things to do, okay? He's busy. He's doing his bucket list. Welcome back to Infinite Wealth. I just had to get that rant in there. Because that's how I feel with the game so far. I can't argue that the story isn't properly paced, since I have more side things than I do story things to do. Speaking of which, I did do some of the... Actually, that's how I'm going to do the drink links. Because there's a new feature in Infinite Wealth. In other words, it's basically the same issue with any other game that has restricted character swapping, like Onimusha 3. Wasn't 2 also like that? I know there was character swapping. I don't know if it was restricted, though. But I ran around. I got most of the resurgences. Well, actually, that's on another save. I got most of the resurgences on that save. But I was doing drink links because this exists. It gives you a little synopsis of the last time you drink linked with someone. And there's also a brief summary from the eyes of Kiryu for every drink. So we could take a look at those instead of sitting through multiple, like, 5-minute long cutscenes. If you want to see them in full, I'm sure they're on YouTube somewhere. It's just for the sake of pacing on the stream. I had to skip them ahead of time. We'll see the last ones, and I'm running over here so we can see some of the first ones, because we missed out on Zhao and Psycho, I think. Wealth might be infinite, but side quests are finite, says Nerdell. They're missable if you don't have appropriate friendship levels. Oh, and Onimusha too. I'm glad that wasn't a thing in this game, because oh boy. Also, I have a lifelink in here too. You should see what that's all about before I start going. You know what? I have to leave it for the big save, because it's a lifelink, and it's progress, unfortunately. But, yeah, Zhao. I didn't drink with Zhao yet. Everybody gets one. Well, actually 2.
Hey, Zhao.
Ah, hey there, Kiryu-san.
Someone's been knocking him back. You know, I still haven't had a drink with you yet. Mind if I sit here?
You joined too late in the story for me to drink with you.
I guess. Some one-on-one time with Kiryu-san, huh? Kinda making me a
Joshua
little
says, I beat the
nervous.
wand of Gamelon.
And I guess you've already got
Good.
a good buzz going.
I have an idea for April Fool's Day.
Been a while since you stepped down as a leader.
It's
of
not
the Lehman,
alpacas.
hasn't it?
Don't worry.
Yep. Now I'm just a regular old civilian.
It might be
Trying to be
alpacas.
one, at least.
Right. I imagine other people.
You know, there's a guy on the screen right now named Kazuma.
It's been a solid 15 years since you quit the business, right? But people still call you Kiryu-san. The fourth chairman and the dragon of Dojima.
I'm not telling.
Yeah. There's no running from your past. Yes, we're both
Even though
struggling
you
on that
might
front.
assume that me not telling is
But at
definitely
least
confirmation
I've
that
got
that
it
is the
bigger
fact.
than
But I'm
you.
not telling.
My name's only good round here in Ijincho.
Do you ever regret giving it all up? Your father passed you the mantle, right?
Well, Liumang was tearing itself apart from the inside out back then. Thanks to Ryoayuki and the Omi Alliance. Good lot
Trust
of
me,
them
if I could
stabbed
get a
me
hold of
back.
Paka Plus Plus, I
Some of the
definitely
old
would do it
heads
on April
included.
Fool's Day.
We had
but I
no
can't.
choice but to
It's all
rebuild from the
Japanese.
ground up. Obviously, somebody has to take responsibility for all that. And, well, who else better than the guy up top? Since Komijo was literally going up in smoke, too, Ijincho's entire gray zone was in danger. Having Sunhee take the wheel was the best choice, so no. I don't regret my decision.
In case who never played Like a Dragon, that thing happened.
Bringing the Liumang and Komijo together, Sunhee managed to save a lot of lives. That had to be a ton of hard work. I can't possibly thank her enough for all she's done.
Well, she's sitting right over there.
I'm impressed you're so honest about it.
I gotta say, it hits different when you're the one dishing out.
If only I had
praise.
Arzette, that's all I need for the
That's a
trifecta.
good
What about
thing to
Zelda's
get away with
Adventure?
Words, but you're not too bad yourself.
The other CDI game.
Thanks.
Kiryu-san, you're a dead man walking, aren't you? So you can't pay your family or friends a little visit?
That's right.
Are you sure you should be talking to me then?
The Daidoji probably think that this will all work out in their favor. So they'll turn a blind eye.
But Dade's screwing it
All right,
up.
then. You think it'd be cool if you came over to my place?
Your place?
I own a Chinese restaurant, see? An old little hole in the wall, but it's mine. Sometimes I cook the food myself. Scratch that. Not sometimes. I cook pretty much every day.
Sounds like heaven.
From the top of the liumang to the head of the kitchen.
I've always loved cooking. You'd catch me in the kitchen even during my Liumang days.
That's why I made him a
A
chef.
lot of my guys like to eat whatever I whipped up to.
You ever consider that it was hard for them to tell the boss his food sucks?
Oh, so that's how you want to play. Guess now I've just gotta invite you to my restaurant then.
You just insulted his honor, sir. What are your thoughts on Cyber Sleuth? I meant to ask during the Digimon discussion. I never played Cyber Sleuth. Last Digimon I played was Digimon World 3.
Sure, I'll go. It's all gonna be on the house, right?
Yeah, of course. But if you find the food tasty, then I'll take cash over any compliments to the chef.
I'm loaded.
That's some confidence you've got there. I look forward to it. How about another round?
Fine by me. But you should take it easy. Wouldn't want you to keel over before you get a taste of my cooking.
Fine. Whatever you say. Barkeep.
Yeah.
Hard to believe you're a sick man. Barkeep, hit me with another two.
That's the spirit.
Coming up. Also, conveniently, that lifelink seems to be right above the bartender for some reason. Interesting. Anyway, Psycho, we need to know your story before we continue.
Hey there, Kiryu-san. Are you here for a drink? You, sure that'll be okay?
No need to worry about me.
Don't you tell me you're your boyfriend.
Oh, please. But since you're already here, there just so happens to be a seat right next to me.
Great. I'll take you up on that. So, Saiko, you're a mama over at a cabaret club?
I'm not just a mama. I'm the owner of the whole joint.
I'm the big mama.
After the previous owner passed away, one thing led to another, and I ended
Wait,
up taking
Kasuga
over.
still doesn't have a stable source of
Younger girls
income?
are
He
usually
has
the ones
infinite
serving
wealth.
customers, but sometimes I lend them
He
a
beats
hand
up
too.
guys in the dungeon.
Guess I should
And
be
he
paying
owns
for this
a
conversation
a
then.
resort?
Mm-hmm. Cough it up, mister.
That's his pension.
But I guess you did help us out before, Kiryu-san, so let's just call it even. I won't be taking any money from you. Oh, whoops. I should be calling you Suzuki-san instead, right?
Oh, right. I was supposed to do that.
It'd make me happy if you could call me by my real name around our friends. There aren't any enemies here anyway.
Sounds good. That's easier for me, too. Well, I can't speak for the rest of our motley crew, but I'll just call you Kiryu-san.
That makes him drink heavily.
You know, you give off this air of sophistication, even when you're sipping a drink. You look like such a gentleman.
Same goes to you. You look like the very picture of elegance, sitting here, drinking alone.
Oh, yeah? Maybe working at the club has actually sucked the youth out of me.
You don't look it.
I'm sure that it takes more than youth and vigor alone to become a successful business owner.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe that's why the men who come on to me are starting to change up their pickup lines.
Really now? How so?
Well, they don't stop at dating. And by that, I mean they start hinting at marriage. Or
Oh,
you know,
Kiryu?
things like that.
I'm pretty sure Kiryu is loaded.
Intense
All the things he did.
They're not like that at all around the younger
He
girls.
certainly isn't retired. He's like, what,
But I seem to
56?
attract a lot of customers like that. The type of guy who's looking to get hit.
Even though I don't know when you retire in Japan, or if you ever do.
That means I'm at the right age.
They got
for
a
that.
version of Social Security, don't
They're
they?
starting to look at me that way now. At least that's the sort of vibe I
He
get.
also beats up people in the
Actually,
dungeon. That's
get
probably
this.
it.
One of the guys hitting on me is pretty rich, and he has a lot going for him.
Sounds like you don't mind that at all.
I wouldn't say that. Honestly, I'm not looking to get married. I'm plenty satisfied with how my life is right now. On the other hand, there's my twin sister.
She needs to get married.
I keep thinking she needs to tie the knot with her boyfriend and settle down already.
How very mom of
She's at
you.
the perfect age to get married. If she doesn't hurry, she'll let the chance slip by.
How very mom of you.
Something's not adding up here. If she's your twin, wouldn't that make her the same age as you?
I know. It's like the pot calling the kettle black.
You could have had a
I'm
boyfriend, you
aware
know.
I've just been making excuses, trying to justify myself.
He had an afro.
As long as you know, I won't comment.
Likes hitting people with a baseball bat.
By the way,
Hmm?
did Ichiban say anything about me when you guys were in Hawaii?
Let me think. But why do you ask? Are you worried about him?
Well, not exactly. I just haven't talked to him in a while. He did something that pissed me off.
Oh,
How
really?
long is a while?
A few years?
Nah, just leave it. All that matters is that he's doing okay. Besides, this is Ichiban we're talking about. No matter where he goes, I can't imagine him being anything but his stubborn, cheerful self.
Well, he's training homeless people to fight in, like, dogfights and stuff.
Kiryu-san? What's up? Why'd you get all quiet?
Did something happen between you and Kasuga? I'll help you out if you need a hand.
Oh, no. It's nothing like that.
He did piss you off.
Alright. But you let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Got that?
You're a real compassionate guy, Kiryu-san. Kinda reminds me of Ichiban.
What can I say to that? You know, if I keep spending more time with you, Kasuga might get upset.
He might start thinking
Oh,
things.
No. We're not like that at all. The two of us are just friends.
Sure.
With benefits.
Well, let's drink again sometime when we get the chance. I hope you don't mind.
I mean, he was thinking about that hotel on his first date.
Love to, in fact. Just make sure your health doesn't get any worse, Kiryu-san.
You got it. I look forward to doing this again.
Yeah, same here. It's been fun.
So, she dropped a lot of big hints there about the Ichiban problem. Like, she's pissed off about it. Also, we got a new tag team from her, and that means we got a tag team from everybody. But I have another save here. Psycho is going to be a special case, because her third drink link, she talks a little bit more about Ichiban. You can check it right here. That CEO is still hitting hard on her. And she was talking about Kasuge and Chitose, and he's like, no, he's not cheating on you, honest. Absolutely not. That would be silly. I like how it gives you a little prompt now for beginning the drink link. I remember that being a problem in the last game where I accidentally talked to the wrong person. I just want to bring that up.
Hey, Psycho. Did you just get here?
While we were running around?
But something's been bugging me. Can't even get a nice buzz.
You alright? What's bugging you?
It's that whole dating thing we talked about last time. You know, with that consulting firm CEO.
Right, him. Still going on about...
Oh yeah, she gave him a bone and dated that guy
That
once.
he is.
So he's equal to Ichiban.
Guess there's no time to rest for the popular.
I don't think he drops by the club for fun either. He's just there, hitting on me the whole time. He doesn't even glance at the younger girls.
Which would have totally made me
He looks
upset.
like a womanizer, but at least he's got money. His business seems to be doing well too. I just don't get why he's so focused on me.
You think he's got an ulterior motive?
I've got some money saved up, just like anyone else, but this guy's definitely better off than me. So if it's not about the money, then that means he fell for my beauty, charm, and intellect. Naturally.
Naturally. Knowing all that, I can say this with full confidence. That man is just crazy for you.
Well, even so, I'm not really thinking about marriage. My club might be on the small side, but I like being able to run things my way. I've even told him myself that I'm not planning to get married.
Maybe you should tell him there's another guy and he has infinite wealth.
So hard. It makes me wonder if he's after something, you know? Is it safe to assume that he's probably got some kind of hidden motive? 'Cause it is a little creepy.
I won't lie, it's kind of creepy.
Tell me more about this guy. I might be able to figure out what he's up to that way.
So I can increase my
I looked
body.
into him myself, but I didn't find anything too sketchy. This guy is... well... I told you that he founded a consulting firm, right? But he's also the son of a CEO of another large company. Judging by his background...
Got his hands in a lot of
you could
cookie
say he's
jars.
set for life. But even though he's wealthy, he tries not to rely on his parents. It seems like he really struggled on his own for a while.
You know, it's starting to sound like you admire the guy.
It's easy to figure out who's struggled in life once you get a conversation rolling. In that respect, he's not just another rich kid. He can be serious, but he can also let loose and have fun.
I think I found the only benevolent rich
People like
guy.
him are pretty reliable. Ugh, I've had enough rose bouquets for a lifetime, though.
You should
Roses
resell
is
them for a
something my
profit.
imagination cooked up. But I can see Kasuga doing his own thing with roses, too.
He's Batman?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's going out with
Not gonna get
Batman.
him anywhere, though.
Ichiban will be
He
so
doesn't
jealous
know
or
what
stoked.
really
I'm not quite
matters.
sure which.
Well, at least with him, you wouldn't have to worry about a hidden motive. He'd make it too obvious. He's not such a bad guy.
And we're talking about Ichi.
Okay. You know, Kiryu-san, sounds to me like you're trying to talk him up. Let me guess. You heard something, didn't you? Like, oh, I don't know, how Ichiban asked me out on a date?
Yeah, it pissed him off. It pissed you off. You just told us.
He pissed you off during the date, didn't he?
Huh?
The
was a
day you
total
told me that you
dweeb,
got
wasn't
pissed
he?
at him. Because of that, you haven't talked to him in a while.
Oh, You remembered all that.
Yep, about 5 minutes.
Sounds like something happened on your date?
Yeah, sure was something. He proposed to me on our first date of all things.
That sounds like Ichi.
No kidding. That's a very Kasuga thing to do. But I assume it didn't go well, considering you're not on speaking terms.
It did not, no. Ichiban just kept going on and on about what he wanted us to be when we got married. Obviously shows how much he's thought about it. Yeah, I know he can be a bit awkward when it comes to this kind of stuff. But honestly speaking, that's not exactly what I wanted to hear.
But you weren't against the proposal?
Well, we've known each other for a long time.
There's a delay there.
I guess Ichiban figured his feelings wouldn't change. Not then and not in the future.
So I take it you didn't completely hate the idea.
Well, truth be told, he got my heart fluttering. I'm pretty sure that I was feeling just as nervous as Ichiban was that day.
No kidding. Right now, I'm the one getting all worked up listening to this.
Yeah, I know, right? Enough of that. Seriously, how do we always end up talking about Ichiban when we're drinking together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Let's talk about your love life for a change, Kiryu-san. Anything new with you?
I've been a sick, lonely man for a good while now, but I had my fair share of romance in the past.
Oh yeah? I'm listening.
Yumi, for one?
Well, a long time ago. Soon after I was placed in foster care, she arrived.
And then I
The
came.
moment I laid eyes on her, I felt something special between us. In the past, I was innocent, eager. But then... It'll take me more than a day or two to get through this story. That and, I'm starting to doze off.
We haven't had enough drink links for that kind of story.
That is so not fair.
I'll make time to tell you the whole story, once I'm in better shape.
Uh-huh, sure. And when will that be? I'm gonna have you schedule that for a later date then.
Now, don't say date.
Don't ask for the impossible.
He might hear you.
Once you get to my age, you never know when you'll be in good shape again.
The other date.
Don't give me such a half-assed excuse then.
Complain all you want. I'm not budging.
You know, when you level up your tag teams, you get, like, better combo attacks and such like that. Now I could go to the big save I have here, where I completed most of the stuff that we need to complete before the end of the game, because we don't got much Kiryu or Ichiban time left. Got life links. I cleared out most of the area. I left a... I don't think I'm going to do all the walk and talks either. If I come across one, I probably will. I know Psycho's almost done, so I might as well clean her off. I think Sunhee is almost done. I think I can see the bingos. And Namba's done, and I found out where his is. Sunhee's got like 2. Even tells you where they are. Chinatown and Daikokuten Avenue. And Psycho, she's got 1 left. But like Zhao, yeah. Zhao, no. Adachi, maybe. Eric, definitely. Chitose, definitely. If they're really close, I'll do them. I'll put the schedule between saving the world in the afternoon and get beat up in the night. Maybe Kiryu is Batman. Never thought about that. I see a green thing here. What is this? How do I get to it? Like, is there a rooftop part of this that I'm not seeing? I see, I do see, oh, you know what, I think it's inside.
Hey, Kiryu-san.
Hey, how you doing? We'll do 2 final drink links now, do some life links, and do the 2 final drink links later for this team.
Like eye drops from 2 stories up. That'd be from about here, right?
How you so clear from
It's
downstairs?
not gonna happen.
With no wind, I think it could be done.
Kiryu-san, seriously?
How high up is the second floor? 3 meters or so?
Doesn't that sound doable?
I can do
You
it.
seem confident in your eye drop catching skills, Kiryu-san.
Put me to the test. Nanba, how's your eye drop accuracy?
Huh? We're doing this?
Yeah.
So, Kiryu-san just stands on the ground floor with his eyes open?
Damn it, Nanba, how'd you end up with the fun part? Psycho? We could beat them at this. Go downstairs and hold your eyelids apart.
Please, no.
How about you do it? He's Ra's al Ghul. Bane. Oh, wait, the other Bane. No one knew who I was until I put on the tattoo. We really need to do this lifelink. This entire group is a bunch of nerds.
It's good
I
to
love
see
it.
you, Suzuki-san.
They're all freaks.
Thanks. All right if I stop in?
No need to ask. You're always welcome here, friend.
What does he know about Metal Gear?
Sir, is there something on my face?
Are you in love with me?
No, of course not. I apologize.
Just a little joke I have. After all, there's always something on my face.
Yeah.
Can I ask, have you been in Yokohama a long time?
Well, now, I haven't kept count. Must be over a decade at this point.
That is quite a while. One more question, sorry. Do you happen to have a favorite food?
Good question. Why do you ask?
Cold noodles. Any chance you're partial to them?
Nope.
Guilty as charged. I do fancy a bowl now and again, yes.
Gold
It's just-
noodles.
I
That's just
went
called
through
bad
something
ramen.
for them as well. He was practically an older brother to me.
It's glasses, right?
Maybe
Yeah,
there's
it's the
a striking
glasses.
resemblance to him.
Spot on.
I couldn't help thinking that maybe. Forgive me. This isn't your concern.
Nonsense, sir. So long as I'm proprietor, my customers' concerns are my own.
Joshua says, "Hi, Kashiwagi."
That.
Suzuki-san, I get the sense you've endured some hardships. Enough time spent behind a bar, you can read most by their face alone.
Then tell me, bartender, what do I have on my face?
Egg.
You were always strong, so you never learned to ask for help. And too few know when you've been hurt. That's the impression I get, anyway.
I see.
You're like a brick wall that likes to punch people.
I'm joking again. That's how almost every man starts seeing himself past middle age. Especially the ones with such worn and chiseled faces.
Sounds like that must apply to you, too.
And spray on frosting in their hair.
Before I came to own this place, I also lived in a world with no room for weakness. Forget it. It's not important.
Does
Whatever you say.
Let me put it
does
like
the
this.
word 983 mean
I
anything
was
to you?
raised believing that vulnerability was the enemy of survival. I carried that dogma with me for too long. Is it the same for you, perhaps, Suzuki-san?
Are you saying your outlook's changed since then?
I accept help when offered now, to one degree or another, while trying to give those around me whatever help I can. And I'm content with how things are. Maybe that's what it means to have a real home. And to do more with life than just survive it.
That's an admirable point
David
of view.
Hayter is really biting into his Solid Snake-isms
You
with
fought
that
so
line.
many battles and loved so many people. Maybe all that's left of you are your scars. How could anyone call this a just world when men like you can't be promised a good, proud ending?
Come on. I already know you say that to all the guys.
I'm saying it to you. Saying it as someone who's found a happiness here that I worry you never could. Again and again, you've been denied peace and rest. You've been denied something as precious as your name itself. But right now, for this one moment, you have people willing to help you if you ask them to. After all the tragic mistakes...
What are you looking at?
Their camaraderie is what proves you're still a noble man.
Holy crap, he's hitting the snake note a little hard.
Is it just me, or are they staring at us right now?
Isn't that like the entire plot point of MGS4, too?
Wonder what they're saying.
I can't simply tell you to embrace vulnerability, but try depending on them while you can. After all, you're getting up there in years. You're almost too big to be told what to do.
But you're pretty good.
It's uncanny. You're so much like him, bartender. My old Aniki in another life.
May I say, sir, that if the day does come when you're able to take back your name, I'd like to see you then. We'll speak frankly. Neither of us will have anything left to hide. I'll pour you a drink worthy of yourself that day. On the house. Naturally.
I have this really expensive sake. I hope nobody
For what it's
drank it
worth,
in the last
I
game.
liked this drink, too. I think I should go. Thank you for the conversation, bartender.
The pleasure was mine, friend. Always happy to help.
Also, what were you sitting on?
Appreciate it. So long.
You were just doing the air chair the whole time. That's kind of a power move. I respect that.
Now you know why it's called Survive. Names are such powerful things.
I wonder if that gets us a body, a pound mate. Pound guy. Pound guys. So, we're coming really close to getting all of these. I called it. Wait, what does he do? Oh, hi! Yeah, you can come to the island, sure. So... who should I do first? That was a lifelink, that counts. How about... I'd like to leave Namba last. His, the girl in his office. Let me pull up his drink link summary. Girl in his office found out about the drug scandal thing, but, maybe there's another reason why he got fired. Like, somebody else wants to get in on the action. You don't get a cherry if you just survive Rock On Island, Suzuki-san. Oh. That game's really hard. I keep on losing Caveman. So I want to leave Namba for last. Well, we did Psycho's 2 things, so let's do Psycho's last. Her hostesses are starting to disappear. Somebody's headhunting them. Kiryu thinks the CEO might be behind it. So let's check in on her.
Yeah, but is that really true? I just can't believe it. Gotcha. I guess I was wrong about the whole thing. I'll go check it out myself. Depending on how things go, this could mean war.
Oh, we kicking somebody in the nuts? Can I help? I'll take that as a yes.
Looks like something happened with Psycho-san.
Yeah, something alarming at that. Especially if it means war.
If I recall correctly, the two of you have talked about it before. About how her girls being headhunted may have been part of a ploy?
That's right. I guess the CEO who's been fawning over her was behind everything.
There's rumors going around she might marry the CEO, and that's why they're leaving.
By that phone call alone.
Excuse me. Are you Suzuki-san? Thanks for looking out for our mama.
Who? You talking to me?
Whose mother?
Who else would she be talking to? You're the only Tai Chi Suzuki here.
I don't know. I'm a Honda jet ski.
You mentioned your mama. I'm guessing you're one of Psycho's girls?
Yeah, she was just here, right? I came to stop her from rushing into trouble, but she hung up before I could get a word in.
You could have walked right past her.
The person Psycho was talking to.
Yep, it was me.
What's going on?
Right. You know that CEO making a move on our mama? Turns out he has connections with the rival club.
Uh-oh.
The rich guy with a consulting firm?
Yeah, him. Apparently, he and the manager of the rival club ran in the same circles back in college. Mr. CEO was always looking out for him. Anyway, it sounds like the club manager asked his old pal to keep hounding our mama to keep her from noticing all the headhunting.
So Psycho went to give those guys a piece of her mind. That's what you thought she'd be in trouble, right?
Yeah, she sounded pretty pissed, so I figured I had to stop her.
All right, I'll go check on her then. Do you know where this club is?
Oh, yeah, I do, actually.
And I'll put them out of business. By running a better club right next to them.
I can't believe you've been wasting my time. So tell me, was everything just a ruse so you could pick apart my whole crew?
Well, guess this is the end of the line. You caught me. I did help him headhunt for his club, yes. It was a request from an old friend, see. He always comes to me whenever he's in a pinch.
Sorry about all this. I'll clean up this mess.
It's fine. But, Psycho-san, listen. I know you're angry, but I think there's been a little misunderstanding.
Uh-huh. Sure there is. But now that I know what you're after, I can see right through you. You're just a pair of scumbags.
Hey, watch your mouth. My friend here makes millions in a month.
No, my friend makes millions in a day.
Cheap-ass club.
What, you expect me to change my tune just because he's filthy rich? This is between me and him, so buzz off, dumbass!
You bitch! Guess you didn't need my help after all. That's quite a face you're making, Psycho.
Also, if anybody hits a woman around here, I'm gonna break their tibula.
Why are you here?
That's a bone I'm inventing just to break it.
Pissed at a guy for using you, but you seem to be keeping a cool head.
Well, yeah, I just want them to quit snatching up my girls. Well, that and having them swear never to do that again.
Right. So that's why you got yourself a bodyguard. But that makes things easier for us. You know, since I'd rather not lay a hand on a lady and all.
Can we not? I didn't come here to deal with you.
I don't want to get dragged into this either. At least, wait until I leave?
Typical CEO.
No can do, man. Gotta hit him hard and fast to come out on top. The guy's hired by the Sayaka Makoto. You can bet she's got something up her sleeve. This old man's probably gonna put up a good fight.
I wouldn't worry about him.
I think you've got the wrong idea now. Just FYI, you're messing with the wrong person. I can't tell you his name, but I'm warning you, he's strong enough to be called a legend.
Like I'm falling for that. Come on, boys! Time to shut him up!
Oh, trust me, I won't be moving a finger. This is all Psycho.
Bring it on. I won't.
And her idol powers.
Right.
Let's see what Psycho's got. No, I'm gonna leave that for last. What else do we got?
Try this on the side.
Goodbye. Hey, you hit a lady. Unfair.
Follow my lead. Time to take out the trash.
I need to issue a warning. Oh, hey, there's another one. That's why I used the quick ability. What else do we got? Yeah, this.
I won't hold back.
You shattered his spine.
Right.
Should we use the tag team first? Yeah. Yeah.
How about you, Kiryu-san?
Oh, it's a heal.
Ready when you are. Right, everyone. Let's go. Follow my lead.
Alright, we'll use an attack now. What the hell? You got killed by Brave Wolverine.
You have a winner.
I might as well play around with them since they're so low leveled.
What the hell are you?
I did say you messed with the wrong guy.
It's the lady I'm scared of.
Wait, please! I really can't fight or anything! This has all been a misunderstanding, Psycho-san!
I'm a CEO.
Give it up already, won't you? The manager here asked you to toy with me, didn't he? You think I was in a rush to get married since I'm right at that age? So you played it up thinking I'd bite?
Just a second. Why do you insist Psycho's misunderstanding something? Spit it out.
Oh no.
At first, I did try to get close to Psycho-san at my friend's behest.
Let's help the CEO get with
He
Psycho.
wanted me to draw your attention. That way he could poach all the girls you've trained yourself. As for me, I thought I could have some fun with a young, beautiful mama who works hard to earn her money with her own club.
Ugh, can you hurry up and get to the point already? Because you're just adding fuel to the fire right now.
Oh, there's something going on over there. We're gonna go to a different street.
Just please, let me say my piece.
Fine, I'm listening.
Is he gonna propose?
After dating you, I started to fall for you. Your personality and your business philosophy, and that's when I realized if I were to find a partner for life, I can't see myself with anyone.
He's going to propose, isn't he?
What are you saying?
Do you truly hate me, Psycho-san? I was kind of hoping I still stood a chance, however slight. I've got money and the looks, if I do say so myself. My business is doing well, and I love kids.
He's doing all the mistakes
I fully
Ichiban did.
understand that my personality needs some fixing.
Wait. Are you seriously trying to propose
She
to her
can
right
fix
now?
me.
I am. I hadn't been interested in marriage at all, not until recently. Too many women have tried to get close to me, their eyes set on the fortune I've made. But Psycho-san is different from them. She cared not a whit for my money. She's always brimming with confidence, even when she relies on someone else.
How many times are we gonna go through
You're
this?
beautiful and thoughtful.
Uh,
You at my side, I'm
At
sure
least
I could
two?
learn how to support another. In the beginning,
Where'd you get
I
that?
considered it a ridiculous farce. But now I believe we could create the perfect family together.
you're a little late for Valentine's Day, buddy.
Such a bad deal, right?
Also, those are
We could
paper
drop a
roses.
modest little club. I guarantee that my old friend will take good care of your girls at his place. From a business perspective, surely you understand how this would benefit you.
Kick him in the balls.
What bullshit.
Huh?
I'm done listening to your stupid, long-winded excuse, so now you listen to me. First, run off to that little friend of yours. Tell him not to come near my girls. Ever. If he tries to pull another stunt like that again, he's as good as dead in this town. I'll crush that little club of his and kick you two out of Ijincho myself.
But what about my proposal?
I'm not done talking.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, but your words didn't get my heart racing. But I admit, it takes balls to propose given your current situation. Maybe that would have worked on some other girl, but not me. But if you keep coming on to me, I will humiliate you so badly you will never recover from the shame.
Oh, God!
Don't you ever come looking for me again.
Well, that's a lover spat if I ever saw one. Let's go the other way, honey.
Over. Goodbye.
You're a tough one. Guess I didn't need to check on you.
No, she's coming towards us. Run!
Unbelievable. Like, seriously, do I only attract guys like him?
He had a lot of similarities to Kasuga, except for the whole headhunting thing.
But I don't see a single goddamn pro from my end. Ugh, idiots, all of them. This isn't a joke.
Sometimes that's just how it is.
I'm a businesswoman. I have my priorities sorted, unlike most guys.
Agreed. But maybe you ought to slow down. You're drinking too much too fast.
It's turning you misanthropic.
Well, excuse me, but I am pretty depressed right now. Is that how marriage proposals go nowadays?
Psycho shares her VA with Sei Nijima from Persona 5. Persona 5.
How?
Well, when I think of marriage, I think of a place two lovers end up after affirming their feelings for one another. But that CEO and even Ichiban,
Yeah?
they both said the same thing, like how they'd make me happy and what sort of dream we could live out together. But there's something more important than all of that. Why didn't he realize that? And he thought he could get away with it after knowing me for so long.
We're still talking about the CEO, right?
Maybe this is just my imagination.
Uh-huh.
The CEO and Kasuga's proposals. They both sounded the same to you, didn't they?
I mean, Ichiban's was probably worse, but yeah, they were pretty similar. Especially when it comes to saying what mattered most to me.
I figured as much.
What makes you say that?
I've spent a lot of time with Kasuga in Hawaii. His awkwardness aside, I do admire his passion. And by now, after having a few drinks with you, I can imagine what sort of date you went on and what you guys talked about. I'm sure he was spinning his wheels, trying so hard to convince you. Unfortunately, every point he made to win you over all meant the same thing to you. That there won't be a single con. And that wasn't what you wanted to hear when he was proposing, was it? But you can't bring yourself to tell him that you wanted to hear something else. Because of that, you spent all this time not talking to him.
You really think so? Actually, maybe you're right. Maybe that's what this is all about.
I can't
You
answer
kinda
that
ghosted
question
him.
for you. But I do have one piece of advice. Nobody knows when their life will be over. One day, you might be told your days are numbered.
Oh, Kiryu-san.
When you're young, you think you have all the time in the world. But the clock's ticking. I don't recommend you end things the way they are. That's all I have to say.
Wisdom acquired.
Thank you, Kiryu-san.
No need to thank me. That was just the ravings of an old man.
If you say so. You know, I really loved my grandpa, so you can keep going on about the good old days if you want.
Hey now, I was just being modest there. Don't actually treat me like any other old man.
You want to go to bingo, Grandpa?
Yes, sir.
The nurse will be coming by any moment.
Down so we can take our time drinking. Come on, how about a toast?
Tell us about the time that you threw a baby around.
Let's see. To this very moment, to enjoy the rest of our lives to the fullest.
Not bad. I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
And also that gets us Psycho's handbag if you want to get the ultimate weapon for the barmaid. You know what? Maybe I should have a drink with Date now. Or maybe get the last of these Psychos and Nambas and Sonys. There's quite a few in Chinatown here. Or I took down 3 veteran Yakuza officers twice. Yeah, speaking of that...
Oh, I hear that place has good soft serve.
Huh?
Says they use almond jelly. That does sound good.
Soft serve. I have to admit, that brings up bitter memories.
It looks like soup to me.
Ice cream's
How did
supposed
they
to
get
be
the soup in there anyway?
Nanchan, what do you mean?
Back at my old job, my boss once sent me out for soft serve. I wanted to get back quick to impress him, so I ran. But then I stumbled, and it dropped.
Oh no! You had to go all the way back and get more?
No way. I didn't have that kind of time. Plus, I'd only spilt the ice cream.
Namba, no.
No. Don't tell me.
So I grabbed it and put it back on the cone.
No!
Of course, I didn't see how much dirt and crap got mixed in until I handed it to my boss.
Namba!
Ugh, he must have been pissed.
I told him, promise next time he'll take a less dirty street.
That was the best you could offer.
Shameful may it be, all this talk is making me want some soft serve.
Hey, Namba-kun, run and get some for us?
Have you been listening?
I want mine a Rocky Road extra rocks. Get it? You had a hell of a back door in there. Can't believe you made that flush. What are you talking about? Well, I couldn't stay tight once. I gotta look at my hole. What are they talking about? Is there a gay bar in that toilet? Speaking of hole, how about you with the nuts in your hand? No! What is this? Ichiban's nuts. We'll go for 21. Is that what they're calling it now? As long as you don't sit in front of me and do those splits, they always make me bust. Are you okay, game? Says Joshua. What happened? Did the intern? I know a silly cutscene. There must be poker and blackjack in that toilet. Kiryu, no. Kiryu, don't. No. That's probably not what you think it is. Kiryu! I always wanted to get more glory. It told me there's a hole in one of these bathrooms that leads me to glory. Okay, well this is not conspicuous as hell. I love that cutscene. I'm here for the hole busting. Oh. 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 Oh, it's gambling. Never mind. I thought it would have been something fun. Curry, what were you thinking of? Mahjong. You know what, let's go down here. There's one psycho left, and it's right here. Also, if you want to get bond in a hurry, keepers, especially dungeon keepers, will give you 15 bond per fight. Just to let you know.
Oh, cats are so cute. It's a shame my place doesn't allow them.
You could always try a cat cafe, right? Plenty of those around.
That's for sure. I actually did go to one once. The regulars there gave me the who's who on all the cats. At first I appreciated them filling me in, but...
Got pretty annoying, huh?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I ended up spending more time with them than the cats.
They try to show off their rank, huh? Well, I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, I kind of just kept my mouth shut. Oh!
Why are there so many keepers on this road?
They separated all the seats, and each table gets their own cat. Wouldn't that be great? Then you can give all your attention to just them.
What if all the cats like one person?
Beret Club. All right.
Cat Beret Club.
Complete.
Psycho complete. There's other ways to build up bond.
Hey, Kiryu-san. Feel like taking a break?
Sure. You feeling tired?
Oh, I'm just in the mood for something sweet. How about plage? They make the best.
What's a plage? Excuse me, we were talking over here. These weirdos in the masks are gonna get it. Oh, you know what I should do? I can't. She doesn't have the mana. But she does have the insta-kills. Which I don't think will work on this. Never mind. I wanted to do substitution so we could summon the bartender. 10 million yen a summon. Oh, that's healing. Ah, man. That's healing. Who can help here? Kamaki could hit everybody.
I'm not backing down.
I'm the mayor of Pound Town.
Coming up.
Which is what they call that stuff that's going on in the bathroom.
The Komaki style. Reign supreme. I still got it.
That'll take care of that. Or maybe not.
Follow my lead.
They're stunned, though.
Think you can handle this?
You two, get over here. Unfortunately, you can only get that special heat action if you're in proximity. I still say the summon animation reminds me of Kamen Rider Hibiki. You can still say that, yes.
Check this out. Let's really shake things up.
Man, I need to get a better wand for her.
I'm on a roll.
I might trade her out for Zhao when we get to the boss fight.
I got this.
This might be an extra long stream because I want to get all of Chapter 12 out of the way so we can end up at Ichiban's chapter next time.
Wanna play?
All we need is a flip phone and it's dead on. I think it was a flip phone in Like a Dragon, the last one. What are you weak to? It ain't water.
Watch this.
It's probably knives.
Here we go.
Got any knives here?
I'll take you on.
How about you, Kiryu?
Try this on for size.
Surprise. Follow my lead.
Yeah, they're weak to knives. Which I don't have a lot of. Let's see if this will work.
Time to put you down.
No.
You're going to regret this.
You got any knives? No. No, you don't.
It's time.
I wanted to try and decimate him. The Night Queen weapon can do that. Especially if she does follow-ups. These guys aren't doing a whole lot, they're just really tanky for level 30s.
No begging for mercy now.
Or maybe I should have upgraded the weapons more.
Don't mind if I do.
I won't take that.
Until now.
Try harder.
That's what you get for blocking.
Moving up in the world.
There's more where this
It's a
came
curse substitute. That's that save yourself from a one-hit KO thing. Oh. I remember sleazy Chinese shops. And Onomichio. I remember being Onomichio. Especially that little girl from last time.
This brings back memories.
I sure hope they don't make any fakes of them. I did all the reminiscing over in Kamurocho, all of those spots. Sparts. There's a couple Sonhees around here. Down this alley. And maybe if they give me either during the finale or after the into the post game, we'll do the ones that we've unlocked.
Gyoza. Oh, it smells fantastic.
The Bond bingos we unlocked.
That's all right.
Except for Namba's, we'll do that one now.
I always get lost in thought when I'm filling and shaping all those dumplings. It helps me think things
What are you
through.
looking at? Just a bunch of people walking
I
in
can
line.
understand that.
And I end up making a ton whenever there are big concerns or budget issues.
I guess it takes a mountain of gyoza to hide a mountain of problems. Things are going well. Our bonds.
She likes to wrap gyoza. How the heck did she get it? Oh, you know what? It's because I used her in the dungeon a lot. It's all the keepers I fought. That's how she got hired in Psycho on that list. One more Sunhee.
Sunhee, your arm is bleeding.
You're right.
How'd that happen?
I'm not sure how that happened, but it should be fine if I leave it.
Don't. You might become infected or leave a scar. You need to get that treated. Let me have a look.
Wait. No, that's all right. I carry a first aid kit. I'll handle it. You're a nosy one, aren't you?
Maybe so. And you tend to look out
I'm
for
trying to
others at the
dislodge
expense
these
of your
things from
own
the road.
needs. You've got the qualities of a great leader, but it's important to look after
break.
your own well-being too.
Huh. Hearing that from you, of all people, I appreciate it.
All right.
And Sunhee.
Complete.
Triple bingo. I think she's a high enough level to get another slot, even though I think I might have failed that slot already. A Zhao. There is a reminiscence by an arcade. And that's also a Zhao spot. Let's go there.
We've been walking for a while now. Getting tired?
Of course not. I don't get worn out that easily. Though, I don't see anything wrong with taking a break here and there.
Is that right? Then why don't we find a spot to take a breather? Let's go to that park with the view you like so much.
I like the ragdoll. Oh. Well, it was like that when I found it.
Passing by this arcade always brings back sour memories.
Something bad happened here?
One day, on a whim, I tried out this capsule machine selling pocket plants.
Plans? Guess they'll turn anything into collectibles these days.
Yeah, well...
Wouldn't that make your pocket
I ended up
dirty?
getting 5 of the 6 possible items, with no dupes, all in a row. I was on this winning streak, so I figured I'll pull again, just to snag the whole collection. But it was like the last one was actively dodging. In the end, I spent like 7,000 yen. My arm was practically jelly from pulling that crank.
Sounds like the machine got
You
you
said
good.
crank.
But you know, when I finally scored that full set, it felt like the stars aligned.
So is this a fighting game or what?
What type of plant?
I never heard of this one before.
Just your everyday Japanese spruce.
Huh. Congrats. Things are going well.
There you go, Zhao. You got to have a little. Anybody want to have a sexy picture in the phone booth? Or how about Spike Out? I don't know what this is. I need to find out. Yeah? Oh, I thought it was broken for a second. I wonder if there's any new games in Kamurocho, because I haven't seen many games in this one. Like, is it Streets of Rage? What is? It's Streets of Rage, isn't it? I'll take the one that looks like the Sonic character with too many muscles. Yep, that's words. What the hell is on? So it's a beat 'em up, yes. He's got a kid on his tied to his back. I don't understand. Is it? What? Oh, what happened to the kid? I don't understand any of this. I don't understand anything that's going on. I did it. It's like Virtua Fighter, but it's also Streets of Rage. I never heard of this game ever. I didn't even... I don't know... Is it fake? There's a charge? Every time I get hit, I lose the kid. Can the kid also hit? I don't know. Okay, you can't hold it forever like Mega Man. I can only charge if I'm holding the kick button. Okay, now how do I super attack then? Release! Is that super attack? I don't know. How can I do that? Oh, okay. I guess that's how I do that. Yeet. Yeah, super attack. I would like to be able to do one of those, yeah. Heal. So where's the super attack button? Button key configuration. Yeah, that sure button's alright. I haven't tried any of shoulder buttons yet. Okay, that wasn't a super attack. It was cool, though. That was just say, only punch. Only punch. I was doing something to that guy. I'm trying to move the camera like it's a modern day, and it's not working. I did that. I did that. That's a super attack. I could charge it. Okay, sometimes it's a super attack and sometimes it's not. Hey, what's going on with that car over there? Is just that wacky physics? Is this still Dragon Engine? I don't know what that was. I don't know what. That's the problem with these Sega games. And where's the instruction manual? Yeet. Suplex! I was wondering if there was a suplex. Get him, kid! Get him, kid! How can I pick up? I want to pick up that and swing it at people. Like that. Yeet. watch yourself. Which gate? What gate where? This gate? All the way over here? Where the enemies were not?
Area 2 clear.
My super attack is empty. Wow. Release. Need some crowd control. They're not obeying movie laws here. Yeah. Just keep doing that. It seems to be working. I'm trying to figure out how you do the suplex again. Oh, okay. I think I found it. It's like the buildings are clown cars filled with enemies. Suplex! I guess when you don't have a special attack, it just defaults to Mega Punch. Do I have to fist fight the helicopter? I'll totally fist fight the helicopter if I need to. Here comes the boss. He has more muscles than everybody else combined.
9, 8, 7, 4, 2, 0.
That's how you count. A, C. I got the top score! I did the best at Spike Out. I'm the best at it. That game was ridiculously loud as usual. Sega does not know how to the volume adjust. This is what the kids would call retro. I remember playing that game. I played all the Sega classics, including the Super Hang-On. Most of what I played was from a company called Sega, totally not a real company. Because that's too silly. With a lineup like theirs, I'm sure they'll be around for years to come. I wonder what their new console is like. Maybe I should try out that other company, Nintendo.
Feels
and
like
Outrun?
just
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I played Outrun in Like a Dragon. I think I played the Twin Bee? Or was it, what was that other one? I think it was Twin Bee. I think all of these are Zhaos now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these are Zhaos. Let's go to Namba. Of course, I am the Conquest King. I am the King of Cans. This is where Namba wanted to talk? Okay. I thought it was the bar. But I guess being close to the homeless people does fit for Namba.
To most people, this is just another bridge over a dirty river. It's more than that to me, though.
It's my dirty bridge.
Yeah? Well, I think anything can hold sentimental value, depending on what it means to you.
Wow! They should have had that sound effect in there.
Standing here, watching garbage float downriver.
And a body.
When I do that, it's like I'm seeing time go by. And it keeps going, no matter what.
Are we dating
It's
Namba?
almost telling me, don't waste your time feeling down. I have to keep looking forward.
This too shall pass. It's a good lesson to learn, even from garbage, Nanba.
I heard it in Avenue Q,
Being
too.
serious here, come on. I've been all the way to Hawaii now, but This spot still means the most to me. Ichiban and I met near here, too. So, I thought it was only right to share it with you as well.
Now it's your dirty river.
Nanba. Thank you. I appreciate what this means to you.
I was tempted to hit B.
Well, nobody ever said that being my friend's a rewarding investment. At least we can afford moments like this.
It's free.
Oh, hey. Why don't we take a picture together? To remember today.
I doubt I'm likely to forget this, but... Alright, let's.
You know what? We should save the Psycho one
Thank you for that.
for when the whole party gets back together in the post-game.
Kiryu-san.
Then maybe Ichiban and Psycho will have one of
Counting
these.
on you.
It would be so lame if it doesn't. Oh, that's got a lot of bond. Kiryu, I could dare say, will have maximum bond by the end of this, maybe. Or very close to it. We got lifelinks. Oh, we have 2 lifelinks. There's that, Koyuki. I think it's Koyuki, they said, is in Ijincho. It's Yuki or Koyuki. I know it's one of them here. It says it's back here somewhere.
Found it.
Oh, it's spooky. Oh. I was so scared. I need to take a better picture. Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
Oh, it's scary. It's Numbat. Ghost Numbat. Pardon me. Right next to the scary bar.
Shireen? Has this always been here?
Come on, come in! Come one, come all, and get your fill of sushi!
Sushi Ghost, is that you?
Don't tell me.
Quit your jabbering and stuff your pie hole with sushi! Don't be shy, sit your bum down and enjoy!
Who are you
What the hell
talking
is she
to?
doing?
What's this? A customer?
Oh, damn.
Oh god, my first customer this whole week! Welcome!
Chill, she doesn't know it's you. Yet.
I'm, Suzuki.
Tesla Super Truck. That's me.
It's Kiryu-san!
Oh, that didn't work.
You just up and disappeared one day, so I thought you gave up the ghost somewhere. I never thought I'd meet you here, of all places.
Speaking of Ghost,
How did you even hear about this place?
Koyuki told me, actually.
Oh.
okay, so this is Yuki.
Anyway, please come this way. Come on, come in, and get your fill of sushi.
Sure thing.
That's what you keep telling nobody.
It's been so long, Kiryu-san. Like, what, 15, 16 years?
Has it now? Time really does fly. Can't believe a legendary hostess is making people sushi. Now I've seen it all.
Did that surprise you?
It did, yeah. So, why sushi?
Well, I've always wanted to run my own restaurant.
Facepalm.
Didn't matter how big or small it'd be. And since my specialty is chirashi sushi, I just figured, why not?
You see, I get to avoid the embarrassment because I know very little about these characters.
Not a bad plan. The fact that you can put your hard-earned money toward making your dream a reality is impressive in itself. So, how's business? Doing well?
Yeah. No.
In a back alley, talking to yourself in a building that has no people in
Maybe
it?
just doesn't pair well with booze?
Maybe. Who knows? But you used to be known as the legendary hostess, right? So if you called up some of your old customers, they'll definitely come running.
Yeah, I know, I could, but I can't. Doesn't feel right, you know?
How so?
I mean, if people only ever came here to see me, wouldn't you feel bad for the food? Because then it doesn't matter what I make for them. I shouldn't have to rely on my old rep when I'm trying to run a sushi
Kacho says,
place. It's
see,
just
I
not
played
right.
Yakuza 0, and Yuki
Maybe
is
it's
definitely
a
like
different story if
not
I
like
had
this
bar
normally.
instead, or a joint that runs on service and hospitality. But at my place, the chirashi belongs in the limelight. I want people to come for my sushi, not me.
Well said. Classic Yuki.
You think so?
I do. Sure, at first glance, things may seem overwhelming, but you've got your own principles and ideals, and you never let yourself get carried away. It's very like you. You could have gone with the trends to keep Forshine on top for over 10 years, but I'm sure it was just as important to you to strike the right balance between old and new. You stayed the best of the best because you managed to do exactly that.
She
You've
is
got
this
what it takes to
strong-willed,
be a
though?
great business owner.
I can imagine.
Probably.
You really think so?
And your laugh's as creepy as ever.
But it doesn't change the fact that my place ended up being a total
Maybe she was a
flop.
little bit more,
Time on my hands. I get so bored.
evil, I'm
You told
guessing,
me you were super busy, though.
from the creepy
Did you lie
line.
to her?
Well, yeah, I had to. I mean, I kept raving to her about taking on a new challenge, so telling her I've got nothing but time on my hands is so lame. I don't want her to worry about me either. If I told her my place was practically a barren wasteland, I feel like she'd swing by every single day.
Fair point. Koyuki admires you a lot. Always has, always will.
That just made my whole day.
She has a witch's laugh.
The only reason I can even try all these new ventures is because someone as reliable as Koyuki-chan supporting me. I really appreciate her.
A little
She's
pushy,
always
if
been
you
a
will,
hard
says
worker.
Josh.
I'm a little worried she'll collapse out of sheer exhaustion one day.
About that. Things are looking a little rough on her end right now.
Huh?
Her club's about to have its grand opening, but they're short on staff because some guys have been harassing them. Koyuki's been doing what she can, but the new club's pretty big. I don't know if she can handle all the customers when it opens for business. Doesn't look like she's feeling great either.
Oh gosh, really? I'd totally lend her a hand if she told me.
She just didn't want you to worry about her. Even said
And
she
that's
didn't
why
want
I'm
to
here to help
because
you.
You told her how busy you were.
I'll make the
I'm
sushi.
not really that busy though. Guess it's on me for trying to show off. Now I feel awful. Kiryu-san, would it be wrong if I help out Koyuki-chan? Do you think it'd annoy her?
Why are you asking me about what Koyuki think? I'm sure you already know the answer yourself.
Like, get in that taxi, get over there.
Yeah, you're right, Kiryu-san. Thank you.
It's not like your business is very busy right now.
I'm distant. Whenever Koyuki-chan's in a pinch, I'll always be there to help her. The two of us are like sisters, after all. I'm gonna pack up, get ready to head out to Kamurocho and all. I hope you'll come for Forshine's grand opening, too.
If I have the time.
All right, time for this old lady to show off what she's got.
Old? Something tells me there's a third step to this. And then we're gonna have to do that in Kamurocho. How many more memoirs are left? Take a look at our bucket list. Memoirs of a Dragon, 91%. We're missing one here, which I'm guessing is Date's thing. Oh wait, no, we're missing a handful there. 2 in Kamurocho, 3 in Kamurocho. Yep, before we do the Date thing, how about... How did you not have your gear? Put on your coat! Because you're joining the party. You have a better weapon than Psycho has. Also, she's kind of the healer class. And in next fight, we're going to need at least a source of lightning, cold, and fire damage. And Chef is definitely the fire damage.
Impressive stuff.
Well, not Namba. Oh, where's Zhao? Oh. See anything good over there, like Friday night? Oh, I forgot to fill you in on what's going on with Zhao. Zhao runs a restaurant. There's a guy that was making some bad Yelp reviews on his restaurant because he told him not to use cameras in the shop. And now the Jingban Mafia is trying to kill that guy for making bad Yelp reviews. There you go.
Great timing, Kiryu-san. You got a second?
Yeah, I can stick around for a drink.
Nah, that's not why I asked. I'm having a little get-together over at my place. Gonna treat those Liumang boys.
Oh, Liumang, not Jingguan.
You remember that blogger who'd been bad-mouthing me? I figured they deserve a reward for not offing him.
Oh, good for them.
Yep. You want to tag along, Kiryu-san?
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to get between you and your boys.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's about damn time I get to serve the legend himself a meal.
Oh yeah, you did promise me that about an hour ago.
No way I can turn you down now.
I need some food to stave off all the booze I've been drinking. Previously at Dive. Do you really usually wear masks? I'd be worried about the guys in the Squid Game masks.
Thanks for inviting us, Zhao-san.
You're cooking so good, I starved myself all day just so I can eat more of it.
Thanks for having us here, sir.
I stick out like a sore thumb here.
It's all good. We're just here to eat good food.
Hey. Guys, over there!
Wait, hold up.
Yo, look who we have here! This guy's snooping on us!
Who the hell? Hey, it's him, the blogger.
This doesn't look good, Kiryu-san.
Is he really the guy behind the blog?
Yep, sure seems like it.
Spill it! What the hell are you doing here?
I don't know what you're talking about. Am I being abducted? Please, let me go.
What's all this about?
This guy's been trying to start shit with Zhao-san's restaurant again. Looks like he came all the way here just to look for more dirt.
Is there a problem with that? What's wrong with saying a place has bad food? I have the right to free
He sounds as
speech, you know.
wimpy as someone that would leave bad Yelp reviews would.
Impressed you got the balls to speak up with all of us here. What should we do with him, Zhao-san? Want us to rough him up a bit?
Do you even hear yourself? Come on now, you can't do that to a civvy. He's right, you know. The guy's free to post whatever he wants on his blog.
Huh, you can't fool me. You're the one behind the Yokohama Liumang.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I know all about it. You sent your men looking for me all over Ijincho, didn't you? When I heard that gangsters were hunting me down, I decided to look into you too. You're their boss, aren't you? Their former leader? You act like you're not involved in any of this, but you'll sick your dogs on me later.
Oh, now. I think you've got the wrong idea. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Ain't that right, boys? Since we're all here, why don't we settle down and have a bite? I've already finished prepping. So, how about it, fellas? Anyway, we're
Dine
gonna
with
have
the
ourselves
enemy?
a party, so don't mind us. We'll leave you alone.
Really?
Yep. Really.
And we totally won't need to beat somebody up.
If we let him off, then he might write about all this on his blog just for the hell of it. We gotta take that dude's phone away first. What? No, absolutely not. You can't do that.
The fact that this bastard came here knowing Zhao-san's our boss. Oh, no doubt he's screwing with us. Probably thinks we can't do a damn thing.
Well, no way. He's only got a bone to pick with me. Come on, boys, let him go.
We can't! If he's picking a fight with you, that means he's picking a fight with all of us!
What's wrong with your face?
You might have left us behind, but we still respect you. Even now, you keep acting like a pushover, so now some blogger thinks he can mess with us!
That's right. You even tossed us aside. Gave up the Liumang to Komijo. We can't even get things done like how we used to because of this cooperation bullshit to appease a Jinsho.
Sorry. But if you're not happy with how I run things, then like I said before, go hit the road.
Not happening, boss. We all looked up to you. We thought that if we
Gotta
stepped
admire
up,
the
we'd
loyalty.
be more like you. Normally, you look laid back, relaxed. But when the situation calls for it, you're ruthless, reliable, a charismatic leader. At least, you were.
It's time you wake up, boss. The Tianyo Zhao I know would never let some random blogger off for talking shit.
First, we ought to splatter his guts all over the streets. Let the whole town know that Yokohama Liu Mang's back.
I told you that I'd close up shop if anything happened to him. And I fucking meant it.
But boss, that'd be for the better, right? Wouldn't have to be some chef if he came back.
Quit being some chef.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Zhao-san. No, I mean, boss.
Our leader!
All right, you're getting beat up.
Stay behind me.
No way. Am I going to die here?
You will if you run.
All right, fine. I get how you guys feel.
Hey, is there a gang fight going on over here? Yep, there is.
I'm not letting you boys lay a finger on this guy. You want him, you gotta get through me.
They're just as feisty as you said they'd be.
Sorry for dragging you into this, Kiryu-san. You mind taking that blogger somewhere safe?
The restaurant, got it.
I'll stop these guys.
Wait, Zhao-san, are you serious? You'll take us on? All to protect someone like him? Even though we're the ones who have always believed in you?
Yeah.
I'll do anything to protect my restaurant. After all, I'm just some chef.
And you're gonna get cooked.
Fine. Have it your way, then. Quit screwing with us, you damn wuss!
Need a hand? These guys are called the Four Beasts, right? We don't want you to bite off more than you can chew.
What? You don't think I can handle it? 'Cause I'm absolutely starving right now.
Bring it on.
So all the rest of those guys are just gonna stay out of it.
Follow my lead.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, there we go. Let's cook up some trouble.
You're going down.
Fire resistance. Physical resistance. I think that's all from his body armor, really. What else we got here? Anybody guarding? Yes, you. How come Zhao's bad guys are level 40s?
Follow my lead.
Let's raise hell.
That just makes you crit harder. This.
You're going down. All yours.
I think he'll be going down next turn.
I won't take that.
Really? Drones? Is that what your guys are capable of? Just drones?
Time to shine.
Yeah, we could do this.
What's the holdup?
Out of my way.
He's got a little bit of gangster still in him.
Let's raise hell.
As for this guy, he's going to be the main course. Let's see how the blogger likes that. Little pan-fried face. And that's Zhao's ultimate weapon there. Or it could be.
Still as strong as ever, boss. Please, come back. You'll just waste away here.
Look,
Still one of the most brutal attacks in the game. Yeah, it kinda is, isn't it?
being your leader, Ijincho will be split apart again. I promised Sunny that wouldn't happen ever again, and left everything in her hands.
But we've always looked up to you. Still do. If you do make a comeback, we'll follow you to hell and back.
That's so. humor me for a second.
Yes, sir. What is it?
This Tianyo Zhao you've always admired. Is he the sort of guy who doesn't honor his promises? Is that what you guys think of me? A man who doesn't keep his word?
Got you there.
No, sir. Not at all.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Hey,
Yes? What do you want?
Want some face?
you saw what happened just now, right? Thus you don't get involved with them any further.
Are you in the greater
You
next?
felt safe and secure over the internet. But here, you are only safe thanks to Zhao.
I'm so sorry, Zhao-san. I'll delete everything I posted about your restaurant. I won't ever come near here again. So please, forgive me for what I've done.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. No need
And all
to
the readers are
delete
going to be like, hey, where did that review go? Did he get strong-armed
Just
into
wanna
deleting
ask you
it?
a question. And you ate at my restaurant. Was my cooking really that bad?
Don't make me help him.
Actually, it didn't taste awful at all.
Hmm?
I'll be honest with you. Your food is the best damn thing I've ever tasted in my entire life.
Come again?
Nothing in Chinatown could even come close. I wanted to use every word in my vocabulary to praise your cooking on my blog. I thought maybe I could spread the word, share your food with everyone. So much so that I felt like I was on fire. But when you suddenly told me to refrain from filming inside your restaurant, the descriptions I had drafted in my head just fizzled out. That really upset me. And before I knew it,
You flung your chopsticks down?
I really am sorry about that. I don't know what came over me. Even though I've been wanting to compliment you, I kept thinking that you humiliated me in your shop.
In the end, hatred sprung from your love.
So that's the whole story. In that case, sorry. But I can't let you go home.
Time to serve you for dinner.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, Zhao, what are you planning?
Have you ever had liver with fava beans and a nice Chianti?
Now, go ahead and eat your fill. You're gonna recall each and every single word of praise that came to your head that day.
But are you sure you want to treat me to all this food?
Well, you were pretty spot on when critiquing other places. So now I want to know what you really think, and not anyone else.
I don't know what to say, Zhao-san. This is the first time anyone's ever told me that. No way I'm wasting this opportunity. Bon appetit!
It's a free meal.
Dig in.
That'll make it taste better. Okay, when you're done eating the plate, try the food next.
Wow, this is delicious. Damn, tasty.
Zhao, are you sure this guy's the real deal? All he said so far is that he loves the food and that it's damn tasty.
Aren't those the best compliments a chef could hear? There's more where that came from. You better savor it all.
Woohoo! This is the best day ever, Zhao-san. Everything tastes so good. I can't stop eating.
Also, maybe we should get him a thesaurus.
My bad, Kitty-san.
Like, how about decadent?
That old mess.
But you did.
Indulgent?
This free meal because of you. At least that blogger looked like he enjoyed himself. The man ate everything you put in front of him.
Huh? Back up a sec, Kiryu-san. You didn't get to taste my cooking at all?
Well, I had some of that face.
Pretty much. Surprisingly.
Well, there'll always be another chance. We're drinking buddies now, aren't we?
Yeah, that's true. But after seeing you fight earlier, I can understand why your boys want you back. You've got a knack for being a leader. Does seem like a waste of talent.
Oh yeah, maybe. But all my life I was taught how to lead others. For as long as I can remember, I was told it was my birthright. Then one day I inherited everything from my dad. And now that I've left that all behind, a new world opened up to me. There's no way I'm letting that go. Not without a fight.
Being a chef means the world to you.
Yep. There were a ton of possibilities, but the only one that mattered was the one I chose.
I think I get it.
Tossing a wok over a roaring flame, seeing the customers smile after eating my food. Everything's so fresh and new. I really dig the way things are right now. And not only that, but if I can knock back drinks with a buddy from time to time, I'll be set for life.
Sounds good to me. A humble life's not so bad.
You know what? How about we have a song? What does Zhao have on the list?
Guess I'm up.
Some of these characters share songs with other characters. So I guess we could just go with this one again. It fits in.
You're gonna feel this one.
Tojo, Stir Hill's Cauldron, Hot Pot Party. Now, Jack, what's on the menu for tonight? Yo! Hey, your counter. Hey, worthless humans cooked into a roux. Hey! Shit posters, hot takes, all you trolls. You little fish, you're all in tonight's main dish. Go! Change to seaborn ribs. Say she ain't the beast. Flesh in the demon's brawn. Little beast, your blood is redder than kimchi. Operate the flab around your guts. Operate to devour it all.
Hey, Ichi, what are you doing here?
In the depths of your despair, the pot is dark deep in your nightmare.
I heard someone was singing Hell Stew and I came right over. It's hard to switch to a mash in the middle of that.
Feels great.
We'll do Psycho sometime later. I just realized we didn't get a lot of karaoke in this time around, so it's time to get some karaoke in. Excuse me, I'm trying to get to this bar. Thank you. Hey, sweetheart.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. Are you set? I'd like to take you somewhere.
How many more of these you got left?
I'm prepared.
Anyone order troll soup?
Right. Our guest this time came all the way from Kyushu. Chief Nakajima of Nagasu Taxi.
Chief Nakajima.
He looked after you during your stint as a cab driver back in Fukuoka, didn't he?
What was that? I don't remember him.
Hey, what's up? You remember him, right? Don't tell me I wasted my time calling you here.
Don't mind me, I've been just drinking a lot today.
Didn't. Besides, I wouldn't be that ungrateful. It's just... I never thought I'd see him again. Chief Nakajima was about the only civilian I spent a lot of time with.
You tried running from your past back then, too, didn't you? Even went by the alias Taichi Suzuki and everything.
So that's where that came from.
Trouble always finds you somehow. In the past and even now.
You said you called a chief here? How was he? He must be getting along in years now. Did he seem well?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you go see for yourself?
What? Did something bad happen to him?
I'll beat him up.
Oh, good heavens, I can't drink that much. Well, ain't this a pick?
Oh, this is the third time it's in a cabaret club.
Mr. Chief, don't be shy. Today's a special treat, isn't it?
Well, you ain't wrong there. Speaking of which, Date's...
There's going to be a fight in this club again, isn't there?
I wonder what's taking him. This ain't a scam, right? You're not gonna rip me off.
Don't worry. Date-san gave me a rundown. That man's a real detective, you know.
Date-san, what was with that ominous look earlier?
Well, as you can see, he's doing great. Figured it'd make you appreciate the reunion more. Cab company's not exactly doing well, but the chief does everything he can to keep it going.
That's
in
great.
Japan, they call the chief Kacho.
Thought so.
Wait, Date-san, you've never met Chief Nakajima before, right? How did you even get him to come all the way here?
Well, I might have abused a bit of my police authority. Told him that I wanted to ask him about his former employee, Taichi Suzuki.
What?
Also told him it was a personal investigation and that we couldn't talk over the phone since the higher-ups don't know about it. I asked if he could come to Yokohama instead.
You do know how suspicious that sounds, right? I'm surprised the chief fell for that.
I offered to cover his travel expenses, so it's basically a paid vacation. His drinks at this club are even on me.
How are you making money?
Don't give me that look, man.
What? I was just worried about you. You're always coming up with all these lies for me.
I thought you were a retired
I
detective.
told you this before. I'm only doing all this because I want to. Don't sweat it.
10 years ago, he told me himself to come back and work for him again, no matter what. He gave me a hand when I hit rock bottom, and I was never able to thank him for that.
Got it. Guess it'll be on me to tell him all of that.
Hey, where are you going?
This place sure is a riot. Hey, maybe I ought to move to Yokohama myself.
That is a drunk decision if I ever heard one.
Then you could come visit me every day. I'll be here waiting.
Boy, I do that and I'll be broke in no time.
This particular girl is really good at flirting at people.
Oh. Pleasure meeting you, Chief Nakajima. I'm Date.
I'm your date.
You been enjoying yourself?
Oh, gosh darn it, I'm sorry. Got a little carried away there.
Oh, wow, there's a bit of Michiganian in that one.
You, Mr. Detective?
No need for the formalities. Thanks for coming all the way here. Mind if I take a seat?
Yeah, grab a seat right there, yeah.
Dude.
I got a bad Michigan. It was on the fly.
Still, to think Suzuki-san's name would come up again. But like I told you on the phone, the last I saw Suzuki-san was 10 years ago. How's that even gonna help the police?
Well, truth be told, I knew Suzuki personally outside my work as a detective. Honestly, I just wanted to have a drink with someone else who knew him. Sorry for making a fuss out of this, Chief.
In fact, Tai Chi is right over there.
Fine. You even paid for me to travel here and all. Besides, I feel the same way about Suzuki-san. Wasn't one for words, but I could never forget him. Just that kind of fella, you know. So what happened? Did Suzuki-san cause some kind of incident? He ain't getting arrested, is he?
Huh? No, I'm not going to arrest him. See, Suzuki's been dead for a few years now.
Huh? Come again? You ain't pulling my leg or nothing.
Well, now we can't be seen by him for two reasons.
No, not at all. Had no clue. So that's what happened to Suzuki-san? I can't believe my ears. He was always so serious, a real dedicated fella.
Hey, something doesn't seem to be adding up here. Just double-checking. You were aware that Taichi Suzuki was a fake name, right?
A fake name? Nah, ain't no way. That doesn't sound right. No siree.
Uh-huh.
I know a lot of guys named after motorbikes. Or maybe he's too drunk to remember.
Okay then, why don't you settle down and hear me out? Taichi Suzuki was a fake name. His real name was Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza from the Tojo
Oh
clan,
boy, the
known
best
as
viewers?
the Dragon of Dojima.
At this cabaret?
Talking
Such a
about
deal.
The same Suzuki-san? Ah, it's gotta be a lie. Some big mistake.
Boop.
You ever
I'm getting
consider
real good
that
at that.
The Suzuki-san I know and the Suzuki-san you know are two different people?
Fine then. So that's how you want to play. Then explain this. Take a good look at this photo. This guy looks real familiar, doesn't he? Perhaps you've seen this on TV before. You're looking at Kazuma Kiryu.
That's the same one from my stream earlier, Scissorane.
Sent to prison, then lost his life in Hiroshima.
Guy gets around,
Frankly,
and then he gets
that
banned
don't
from it.
sound like the Suzuki-san I know.
What? Really?
Pretty clever.
Guess I should have looked into your story more carefully before coming all the way out here. If I had known we were talking about two different people, I wouldn't have let you pay for my whole trip.
Now hold on, sir. What's with the act?
Huh?
We both know for a fact that Kiryu went by Suzuki in Kyushu. So why are you pretending you don't know him?
What are you hiding?
Pretending? There was just a little mix-up. Sorry, my mistake. I'll even pay for my own drinks, too. Take care now.
Do we have to beat him up?
Wait. Please.
I think we're done here. Besides, I ought to get going. Let go!
What has gotten into you?
Nothing. You're just being a bother.
Wait, please. Hey, stop right there, sir.
Ooh, what's going on? Why all the yelling?
You're under arrest.
Judging by the way you wanted to run from me, I think I get what's going on.
Huh? What about?
You probably did come here to talk about Taichi Suzuki, and maybe squeeze in some sightseeing on the side. But with how you're acting, I'm guessing you saw this recently.
Oh, that's,
Yeah, that's a
Your plans
VTuber.
changed when this video started going around. Suddenly, rumors that Kazuma Kiryu is still alive and kicking spread all over the internet, despite his supposed death. Word got to you too, didn't it? Right after you agreed to meet with me here.
I don't know a thing about that.
What's going on?
If Kazuma Kiryu really is alive and in hiding, then you wouldn't want to tip off the police. Even a minor detail about his past runs the risk of endangering him.
And they're having this right in the middle of a cabaret with other people?
The police. But after coming all the way to Yokohama, it looked just as suspicious to cancel our meeting. It all makes sense now. That's why you're trying to act like you don't know Kazuma Kiryu.
You got the wrong idea. That's completely off.
Where you're coming from, you probably aren't too sure if I really am Kiryu's friend. In that case, it'd be best for you to say I've got the wrong guy. Keep mum and leave your seat. Chief Nakajima, this has all been one huge misunderstanding.
Huh?
Neither Tokyo PD nor the Fukuoka police knew that Kiryu had been employed at Nagasu Taxi. Have you ever gotten a call?
And then a reporter pops out from the background, but I do now! What a scoop!
You haven't.
And he writes down on one of those
I'm the only
notepads.
one who knows about your connection to Kiryu. After all, I heard all of this from the man himself. In fact, he even told me about the first time you two met. He helped out a woman who was being harassed, but let himself get beat up in the process. At the time, he had nowhere to go since he had to cover up his history with the Yakuza. He nearly gave up on life. That's when you entered the picture. You took him on and hired him as a taxi driver. That guy's known as the legendary...
Let's reveal all this information in the open, out loud, in front of a lot of people.
I heard all of this straight from the horse's mouth. I may not know what's going on in his head, but I consider him my best friend.
Date-san.
Well, that sure explains a whole lot. Guess it can't hurt to trust you then.
How about we turn back the clock? Start fresh, take it from the top.
Works for me.
And he revealed a lot of information to a lot of people that shouldn't hear
I
it.
found out that Suzuki-san was actually Kazuma Kiryu from the news. Saw him in that Yakuza scuffle up in Kamurocho. Must have been a little while after he left our place. All his old co-workers were pretty shaken up, me included. Sure, I knew he was no run-of-the-mill guy, but I never thought he'd be the legendary Yakuza. Also, just between us, a lot of my employees are hiding scars because of something or other in the past. Same goes for me, too. So I was never, ever gonna rat out Kiryu-san to the police. But the moment I told myself that, news got out about Kazuma Kiryu dying somewhere in Hiroshima.
That must have been shocking.
Of course it was. But now, what the heck even was that video? I can't make heads or tails of nothing no more.
It's all that misinformation in the news.
Is Kazuma Kiryu... Is Suzuki-san still alive? Please, Date-san.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be right if I just lied to your face after unraveling all that, so... I'm just gonna say no comment.
No comment?
That's not enough for you?
That's great. Real great. Just what I needed to hear.
No news is good news.
You're a lot like Suzuki-san. No tact, no skill at lying, and a good man.
No tact, exactly what a detective needs.
You're just as bad at lying.
You got me there.
After getting to know you, Chief, I think I get why he wanted me to pass on a message.
Huh?
When the two of you first met, he had just drifted all the way to Kyushu in order to protect his loved ones from his own past. That was the lowest point in Kiryu's life. In a place with no one he knew, with no one to turn to, with no one to talk to or depend on, until you showed up and lent him the hand he needed.
Kiryu, you look like you kind of want to cry
Words
there.
can't describe how indebted he feels to you. Still does, to this day.
Ha, that's so. Then I got something to say to him, too.
And what's that?
The last time I saw Suzuki-san, I left him with these words. You're part of the family now, Suzuki-san. Just be sure to come back to us, no matter what. I still stand by those words today. So if you ever find yourself in trouble, you'll always have a home with us. I'll be waiting for you back in Kyushu. So just remember, you're never alone. Think you could tell him all that from me, Date-san?
I'll try to work something out.
Thanks again, Date-san. Got to wrap up some unfinished business there. Now the Chief finally knows how much I appreciated him. There's nothing more I can do now.
Come on, don't be like that.
All right, that reminds me. You said I was your best friend?
No, I mean, I was just trying to, well, you know, earn the Chief's trust. I had to.
Come on.
Your words really cut me to the core. They were comforting in a way, especially in these times. Could you not take back what you said?
Yeah, of course. Hey, you want to hug it out?
I'm not drunk enough for that.
I'll crush all the ribs in your body.
Figured.
Got Nakajima to come to the Ichiban Hotel. That's what we call it now, the Ichiban Hotel. Huh? Oh, that's Psycho. Okay. I was like, is that another lifelink? Yeah, it looks like everything else is triggered some other way. So, let's finally do some story. 2 hours later. It's going to be a big one. That's why I said it's going to take as long as it's going to take. We're meeting Daigo. Level 41? We can do that.
No.
Just make sure everybody's gear has the proper gear. Like, he doesn't need his ultimate spatula. But maybe I can make it anyway. She's fine. Could use a better armor, which I don't really have. Let's borrow it from somebody. Ichiban's wearing that. Yeah, I'll borrow this. We need the best gear possible. Yeah. Yeah, this looks about right.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It's that usual Chapter 12 boss fight.
It's cold. How long we been on the road?
Hey, you could have always stayed back in Yokohama, you know.
Wherever it is, it's far north.
Maybe. If I'd have known we were gonna take the scenic route.
No kidding. Still, Kiryu-san's probably better off with a friend or two. So there's that.
Agreed.
Also, we couldn't rent a car with all the money we got.
Looks like it's gonna snow.
Sorry about this. None of the taxis were willing to make the trip.
No surprise there. Long distance is a gamble for them. You need someone who will hitch a ride back, and where we're going, those are few and far in between.
Also, who are you?
Rare sight to behold, honestly. Not many people would want to go up this way. You might even be the first. How come? You guys work in television or something?
No. Just visiting a couple of old friends. It's been a long time.
I guess it's just a trucker they picked up at a truck stop somewhere.
The Second Great Dissolution is the only way to dissolve the remaining Yakuza groups within the country. Perhaps to Ebina, it's just a means to an end, but to Arakawa, it was his dying wish. Knowing that, I swallowed my pride and left prison to see it through. However, Ebina's taken more control of the Seiryu clan than I could have imagined. He's got me under 24/7 surveillance, no matter what I do. I can't even be alone unless I take measures like this. If we're really going to pull this off, I need reinforcements.
Reinforcements?
Yes. That includes you, Kiryu-san. If you'll permit me to do so. Granted, I understand your situation's tricky. I can't ask you to step back into the limelight. Certainly not at the moment. Now then, this may come off as rude, but instead, I'd like to ask you a favor.
What is it?
Daigo Dojima, Goro Majima, and Taiga Saijima. 3 of the most legendary Yakuza of all time. If anyone can help the Second Dissolution, it's them.
You want me to ask them?
Yes.
One legend to another.
I believe we need their influence in order to fulfill Arakawa's will, and rightly this time. After the disbanding of the Tojo and the Omi, its former members established a security company out in Osaka. It was a refuge for old Yakuza who'd lost their way. But for all their efforts, the company went under after just a year. Since then, Daigo-san and the others have disappeared.
Well, sorry to say.
And I heard one of them turned into a pirate.
But even if you can't contact them, you must have some idea where
That game came out today, didn't it?
You're not the type to leave them alone for good. You're the only person who could drag them back out into the open. Please. I don't have anywhere else to turn.
I do know that they disappeared. However, I'm not really sure why. So, guess we start from there. Sorry, guys. In case it wasn't clear, I'll be out for a few days.
They were like, no, we'll come with you.
Old friends, huh? Gosh, these fellas must be pretty eccentric. Don't mean to be rude, but no one in their right mind would live out there. No, sir.
That's a good thing they're not in their right mind.
I'm sure they've got their reasons.
Reasons, sure. Well, give it 2, maybe 3 more hours on the road. Oh, there's that snow. Better bundle up, friend.
The rest of the crew should have brought their jackets. No, but you should be the heaviest clothed out of all of them, considering you're homeless.
I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. We'll hang out here.
In the cold.
Appreciate it.
One thing, maybe try to make it quick. Sooner we get out of this cold, the better.
Sure.
Anybody being legendary in here?
You know, it may be a shack, but it's still home. Maybe try knocking. Little manners will go a long way, after all. Shit. You're getting old, Kiryu-chan.
Time will do that, Majima-san.
Kiryu-san.
A lot's happened. Guess that goes for all of us, eh?
Kind of look like Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Well, grab a seat. Least we can do is pour you a drink. Haven't seen you since the dissolution.
It's been 4 years already. Last I'd heard, you had a security company out in Sotenbori.
Had. And hey, look where we are now.
What about you, Kiryu-san? You doing okay these days? You don't look yourself, if I'm being honest.
Actually, that's no surprise. I've got cancer. They gave me half a year.
You what?
Okay.
Even the dragon, huh? Guess no one's safe.
Guess not.
Well, if you're short on time, might as well drink up. Doubt hell's got a good selection.
Majima-san, the man's dying for pity's sake.
It's all right, Daigo. Might be crude, but he's not wrong. Better to enjoy things while I can. Long as I'm still here, I'll keep pushing along.
Well, better not waste your time with us then.
What happened to you? How'd you all end up here?
Who cares about us? This is no place for someone in your condition. You need to be back in the city. I'll get you a car and...
Daigo.
Hell, they still think about him.
You'd think you'd learn by now. You think Kiryu-chan here's gonna listen to that?
It's been so long. I'd almost forgotten. Really, I suppose this is just like old times. So, you want to know what happened? Is that it? The world happened, that's what. We lost. Settle in, because this will take a minute. Now, when we set up the company, we knew from day one there'd be risks involved. I mean, this happened right after we dissolved 2 major clans. How could there not be? We knew we'd get people's attention, especially since we were all former Yakuza.
Knowing you, I'll bet you tried to mitigate that.
Of course. Naturally, I tried to take every precaution possible beforehand. I used all our connections from both the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance. Talked with the media and the...
Nerdell says, at this point it's a race for cause of death between internal organs.
Close to 70,000 lives were on the line. And the
that's it.
Yakuza claws would have swallowed them
Between
whole.
internal organs. Oh, it's a liver joke.
It was necessary.
I'm not here to tell you whether you made the right choices. There's only one thing...
Considering all the drinking Kiryu's been doing today.
Where did it go wrong?
Well, things were great at the beginning. Gradual as it was, we built a fairly large clientele. I mean, plenty of businesses need protection, and we had the men for the job. When it came to reintegrating criminals back into society, it seemed like we were doing just about everything right. All that said, after the first year, we started seeing some issues.
Something with the employees come up?
No. Online accusations. A popular channel did a feature on our company.
Tatara.
Thanks to that, all of our ex-Yakuza employees were exposed. They even aired out the backdoor deals I'd made with the government and media.
Hang on. This channel, it wasn't...
The Tatara channel. Who else? Same one that hit Kasuga.
When I find that YouTuber.
It wasn't just the deals.
VTuber.
It was everything. They got their hands
TwitchTuber.
on every scandal they could find.
She said it during a hot tub, too.
Thin, and we ended up taking the heat.
Maybe. But even with all the stretching, we still did what we did to get ahead.
In light of that, there wasn't much we could say in our defense. Before long, our customers started leaving one after another.
I don't know. I would like a bunch of legendary Yakuza to do my security.
Talk about heartless.
From there, all eyes were on us. The world was watching our every move. We
They didn't know a lot about it one day.
And the company's finances dwindled as a result. It was then word broke out among the employees. The Yakuza life was calling them back.
I mean, you got former Chairman Daigo up top, and we're right there with him. Ain't hard to see. If we wanted to start things up, we definitely had the means.
Among some employees, there were even talks that we were planning to revive the Tojo clan. All sorts of rumors made their way around. The company was in shambles, and in such short time. It's a miracle we didn't go sooner.
Thanks to the Tatara channel, society wanted nothing to do with us, and those inside started longing for the old days.
We've been hit by the heavy VTuber artillery
Figured we
barrage.
ought to shove off.
Both barrels.
And we weren't helping.
And there was a mole on one of the barrels.
I see. That explains why you're out here.
If we really wanted to see the Great Dissolution through, this was the best way. That's what we concluded, at least.
I think I get what happened. Do you know Ebina, the savior?
They're not going to like that we have Tatara on our
Great
team
Dissolution
over in
once you
Hawaii.
At least on the surface.
Yes, I know the name. I've never met him, though. 2 years ago, we got a tip that he was out looking for us.
2 years ago? That was right around when Takabe got locked up.
That's right. Ebina replaced Takabe. But That's more or less all he's known for. His name alone isn't enough to unite the Yakuza. Not on a grand scale, anyhow. He'd need a few poster boys, which is probably why he wanted us.
Little did he know, that ship had already sailed.
That was part of it. However, there was something else that bothered me.
The man was due for a background check. And what we found was odd, to say the least.
Ebina was raised by a single mother, but she died when he was in middle school.
Oh, motherless behavior, literally.
His family name was changed. He became the Ebina we knew today. But the name he had before, it was Hikawa.
Hikawa?
Ebina's mother's name is Yuriko Hikawa. She's the Hikawa family patriarch's daughter.
Hikawa family? You mean Masumi Arakawa's old family? That Hikawa?
It all comes back around.
And did you know that Arakawa-san and this Yuriko Hikawa were once engaged?
Right. The patriarch pushed the proposal on him, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, but Arakawa-san already had a woman he loved. That was Akane-san. However, despite that fact, he couldn't just go against his own boss's wishes. And so he kept a relationship with Yuriko-san as well. Now, this brings up a good question. Just who is Ebina's father?
Don't tell me.
You don't mean...
This is all just speculation, of course. But Masumi Arakawa may in fact be Ebina's father.
A second son has hit the Yakuza.
Even their birth dates are similar.
So Kasuga and Ebina... You're saying they could be half-brothers?
We told you it was odd, didn't we?
But if that's really the case, I can't imagine Arakawa would just abandon his own son.
Judging from when Ebina was born, Arakawa-san must not have known about Yuriko's pregnancy. And after the Hikawa family all but collapsed, Yuriko gave birth without a soul knowing. From her perspective, Arakawa not only killed her father, he also abandoned her son, leaving them completely alone. I can only imagine the anger and spite she must have felt. And what if that anger was passed down to Ebina?
Ebina does hold a lot of hatred for Arakawa.
Exactly. So it's hard to imagine that Ebina would take up Arakawa-san's legacy. The second great dissolution was all the man ever wanted.
So you guys kept your silence, and as a result, Sawashiro was chosen for the task instead.
Yes, I believe that's the case.
Yep, that about wraps it up. But hey, I'm sure you didn't come all this way for story time now, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I have a favor I want to ask you. I want you guys to help out Sawashiro. As it turns out, he's trying to fulfill Arakawa's wish too. Bringing about the second great dissolution. Ebina's watching him like a hawk, like he's the Kiryu clan's prisoner. If he just had your help, Sawashiro could step up and knock him off his throne. You all started it. The second great dissolution should be yours to finish.
I've said it already. There's nothing we can do.
Come on. You don't have to like any of it, but at least pay attention.
Kiryu, look, they're right. We got no business in the limelight anymore. I mean, sure, it's true we got the power to rally folks, and we can get them moving too.
You got the power to move
them
them.
on stage, and we'll get the attention of every Yakuza.
Like another legendary Yakuza.
Charisma.
Tenacious
Nobody's
D.
stupid enough to say that for themselves, but hell if it ain't true. How it goes. Slice it however you want. That's the Yakuza way. The dreams we ended up giving others, they're what keep them coming back. The Yakuza we knew was strong. That Yakuza had money. But those dreams ain't worth handing out right now. They need guys who can help them get back into the real world. No way in hell that's us.
He could punch Ebina.
Especially not with our recent track record. The moment we learned something was off with Ebina's history, we knew there was a lot to consider. Yes, there's a chance he's taking advantage of the second great disillusion for his own interest. However, if he pulls it off, who are we to interfere? If anything, we should keep our distance.
Right. So this is how you're taking responsibility?
It is. We'll act as if we don't exist. That's the best we can do. Honestly, even death had its appeal at one point. But if we're dead and gone, our names will just carry on into the future. Kiryu-san, are you aware of what they all say? All those Yakuza. Do you know how they see you?
As a brick wall, with a fist on it.
They act like you're some great mythical hero. If we ended up just like you, the illusions of the Yakuza life would be stronger than ever. Just look at your own life. Shintaro Kazuma was everything to you. And how'd that turn out?
Sawashiro would sacrifice himself to take down Ebina. But that alone won't be enough to save everyone. He's counting on your help.
I'm sorry.
Fine. I'll be there for Sawashiro as best I can. You guys can just keep rotting away.
Enjoy the fish.
Guess I was wrong.
Hold it! The hell's that supposed to mean?
It's just as I said. I was stupid to think coming up here would change anything. Go ahead and run. Just remember that for all your excuses, you still have a job to do.
Them's fighting words.
What do you know? What could you possibly know about what we've been through? You have any idea what it's like?
No, I can't say I do. And I wouldn't want to.
Damn you!
What's wrong? If you want to fight, don't hold back.
Boy, do I hate getting worked up over petty shit like this. Better than sitting around being pissed off, though. Sure, why not? Let's throw a few punches. For old time's sake.
Hey, what's going on?
A fight.
Aren't you guys supposed to be having a nice, friendly chat? Cause, this sure as hell don't look like one.
Sorry for the wait. I'll need just a little more time.
Quit acting so tough. We're not gonna leave our friend out to dry like that.
More importantly, if we stay out here any longer, we'll all freeze to death.
So you've got 5 on your side now, huh? Suppose that's fine.
Yeah, but only 4 could battle at a time.
Ooh, oh shit. How about this? Never thought we'd be going toe-to-toe with all 3 of you.
Yeah, sure. Like you got any business with us. Maybe stay in your fucking lane. Oh well. Guess I'll try and make this fun. One express trip to hell coming up!
So we could take on 3 legends, right? Daigo Dojima, Taiga Saijima, and Goro Majima. Each of them have their own weaknesses.
Probably have a few bruises after this.
Hey, we can't back down now. We're locked in, sister, so buckle up.
Man, I really should have regenerated our MP before this fight, but we'll make do.
Follow my lead.
Alright, everybody gather up. I want to get the physical people buffed at least.
Ready for the knockout?
Ready for battle!
I'm on the roll. Let's go.
And do I have some kind of all-party recovery? Yeah. Yeah, we do. For MP. 100 MP to the whole party.
Better treat this.
Okay.
Now to start doing some damage. Majima is weak to fire. This is for you! That's a sizable damage, and look how much it did to his bar. The thing is, I don't have a housekeeper. It would be really good to get those buffs off of them. Why did you have to be all the way over here, Zhao? Because I wanted to do another Glory Awaits. But Majima's gotta go.
Out of my way!
Good thing I'm resistant to that.
You're going to regret this.
Here goes.
Got more fire, but we also have a person guarding. I would like to break that.
I'll take
In for the kill.
I think there's two of them guarding. I don't think Saejima is weak to lightning. Or maybe he is.
I won't hold back.
Either that or son, he's one of the strongest members of the team.
Let's do it. Nothing.
Here you go. Another one.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They could dodge elemental attacks if it has a physical component.
Have fun with this.
The burn will help.
Here we go. What the hell?
Kiryu, you're not looking so hot. Wonder where you got that weapon from. Umbrella Fu.
Kiryu-san!
Looking a little worse for wear there, Kiryu-chan. Still, you wouldn't kick the nest.
Yeah, I was worried about that ability.
That easy. I'd say that's enough for a warm-up.
Now there's 3 Goros on the field.
What's the holdup?
We gotta get rid of his evasion somehow.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Ooh, how about bomb?
Try to block this. How do you like this?
It helps.
Follow my lead.
Damn, Zhao, why do you keep on getting far away?
Ready for the knockout?
Ready for battle!
Let's get more attack buffs in here. And magic buffs. My magic buff will help.
Watch this.
The sooner we get Majima down, the sooner he doesn't summon more doppelgangers, which just messes with the economy.
Time to shine.
I wonder if this will help. Who wants some deep-fried Goro Majima?
Enjoy your meal.
Things are finally getting interesting. Time for the real deal. Gotcha! No,
I don't think we can block that.
This time I go all out. Right there!
We're going to regret this.
Well, if we need healing, I have it. Maybe you would like some candle service.
I won't take that.
I think he's gonna go down the next tick. Let's work on somebody else. Daigo's weak against lightning.
Nothing personal.
Dog's outside again. And not financially, action economy. Yeah. Oh, what's this? We're gonna fight in the Yakuza-verse. And there goes Majima.
Have fun with this.
We have to take them down with their resurgence.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
We need more mana. The MP, same thing.
Let's raise hell.
Hell, you don't really have a purpose anymore. Everybody's far away from you and you can't buff.
Out of my way. Warriors, unite!
Follow my lead.
So we're just gonna throw jellyfish at Daigo. Because Taiga is actually the least problematic.
No begging for mercy now. Watch this.
Must be insulting to get taken out by jellyfish. And a whip.
Try to block this. You asked for it. This'll be a mark.
Super suplex!
Time to shine.
Maybe people need some healing.
My thanks.
There we go, a little bit of a regen. And finally, Taiga's weak against cold.
Now we're talking.
Which we have plenty of in the form of fish. Man, if we could only just throw him in the ocean. Yeah, go ahead, combo him.
No time to hold back.
Time for this one. If you do a dodge perfectly, you can counterattack them. You can see how much damage they'll do. That was stylish.
Follow my lead.
The first time I did this, I had no preparation. This was a really long and hard battle that way. I don't recommend it.
Ready for the knockout?
How about we hit him with some tag teams?
We doing it big?
Right.
Special order.
Enjoy.
No begging for mercy now.
Taiga, are you ready to throw in the towel here?
You're going to regret this.
If memory serves from a recent video I watched, on either hard mode or New Game Plus, these guys are level 99. Yeah, they're that tough. Dragon versus Tiger, which are supposed to be equal. Yeet. I like the stuff going on the sides here. Sorry, I was reminiscing. Let me grab you. Yeet.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. It's just her neck vertebrae.
Pretty bold.
Bracelet of the Four Divas.
We should relish this moment. Yes.
Be straight with me. What are you all so afraid of? Are you scared of screwing up people's lives? Or maybe you just don't want to fail again. Whatever the reason, you'll never know if you don't try.
You act like it's so simple. Say we do try. What happens if it all goes to hell again, huh?
If that day comes, you keep on pushing through. Long as you're breathing, keep moving, keep trying, and figure it out.
There you go again. Always the hero.
Say what you want. It's the only way I know. Besides, this is the last time. Anyway, I'm gone. You won't be hearing from me again.
Wait. Don't go. Kiryu-san, I get that you don't have a lot of time left. Still, it's not worth it. That's no reason for you to run off and get yourself killed.
You're wrong, Daigo.
What?
Honestly, it's a weight off my shoulders. My death's finally worth a damn.
Kiryu, what are you saying?
I'm the same as you guys. I've screwed up more lives than I can count at this point. Not to mention, I'm a Yakuza. I haven't exactly lived a life that I can be proud of. Yet even then, through it all, I'm somehow still here. So that's it. The Yakuza have made a huge mess for themselves. Once I grab hold, I am taking it with me.
You're talking out of your ass, Kiryu. That's no excuse to...
Wait till things settle down. Come then, Kasuga's gonna need your help. The Yakuza have one chance. Their future depends on him.
Don't you leave. Don't you dare leave! Kiryu-chan!
You know, it's funny. I came to ask you guys for help. But maybe all I wanted was one last fight.
Wait, Kiryu-san.
And here we thought we were going to have three big nukes on the team.
And no Daigo, Dojima, Taiga, Saijima, or Goro Manjima. Ah, man. If they just get off their asses, we'd have wrapped things up by now.
You're probably
So how did we get a ride back anyway?
They seem to have made up their minds, though. It's not like we can force them to help out.
Got me there. I swear. To think the Tatara channel got a hold of them, too.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, whoa. Isn't that Kiryu?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, look. It's gotta be him.
Uh-oh.
It really is.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
If we let this guy roam free, the Yakuza will just keep coming back. I don't care if I get locked up. He's never gonna hurt us again!
We don't have time to take these guys on. Let's lose them and get back to Kasuga's place.
Get back here, damn it!
Hey, did they just say Kasuga? Let's follow them. Oh, by the way, they're gone now. So, about that tension in the last time I streamed this, you know the tension where I couldn't go and do side quests because it was too urgent? Yeah, keep walking.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure.
I'm kind of busy right now.
Something the matter?
No, I just figured maybe I ought to give you a heads up first. See, Sayama's in town.
Sayama? Kaoru Sayama?
The one and only. She gave me a call not too long ago. You up for it? Yeah, thought so. But honestly, you should go. You guys went through thick and thin together, right? Least you could do is see how she's doing.
Yeah.
Massive prey return to the Waking Sands energy.
I didn't know till just now either. So, mind cutting me some slack?
Actually, I appreciate it.
Look at that guy in the background. Do you see him? Make up your mind! Are you coming or going? Are you going, coming? Even the driver wants you to make up your mind. Dude.
I'm in good shape.
That guy's gonna get hit by a car. I swear. Dude was a werewolf and he has the zoomies. It makes sense. You know, a lifelink sounds pretty good right about now. That's one way to get out of the city, right? Where everybody is not following us. I swear, this game has some kind of weird schizophrenia. It doesn't know what it wants at any given moment.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. Are you set? I'd like to take you somewhere. I assume you're ready to go?
I'm prepared.
Great. Then let's get going. When was the last time you saw Sayama, anyway?
When I moved to Okinawa, so that'd be a little over 15 years now. We first met in 2006. To think it's been 17 years. Kaoru Sayama, a former detective in the Osaka police, and the ace of Division 4, the Anti-Yakuza Task Force. We partnered together for a certain incident regarding the Tojo clan.
So how did this not have... the rest of them didn't have a monologue, but this one does?
Down, I decided to spend the last moments of my life with this incredible woman.
Damn, 15 years? I haven't seen her for a while either, but nowhere near as long as that. Earlier, she said she's here on business. Asked me if I wanted to catch up and all. I'm something of a big shot at work, you know.
What's with the big talk?
Nobody else would listen to me brag. Well, it might have been 15 years, but Sayama's as sharp as ever. There's a chance she'll spot you at a distance, so we better play it safe.
I don't know. There is also a chance she's forgotten all about me.
You're hopeless. Here, take these. Wireless earphones and mic. We usually use them during investigations, but I'll loan these to you. That way, you can listen in on the conversation, and I'll be able to hear what you have to say, too. Come on, let's get moving.
You'll still have to be pretty close, or it'll lose reception. Well, at least it's not at a cabaret club this time.
She hasn't changed one bit.
You look busy, as usual. How long are you here for?
I'll be leaving the day after tomorrow.
How's Tomio-san doing?
She's great. Mama's been manning the bar every night. I think she's doing even better than me.
Glad to hear it. Best you spend time with family while you can.
That's certainly true. But still, it's been a long time. About 6-7 years or so, right? The last time we spoke was when you called me about Kazuma's passing, I believe.
Right. Sorry for dropping that bombshell back then.
It's fine. I'm sure I would have heard about it sooner or later. After all, he was quite infamous among the police.
No kidding. His name always popped up whenever something big happened. You got any guys that buy into the whole Kazuma Kiryu?
You know, I could just hear this conversation from where I'm sitting. I don't really need that.
Yes. Kazuma Kiryu is actually still alive. He's been pulling the strings behind society as we speak. Those rumors, right? What kind of officer would say that?
I wouldn't even know you'd watch a VTuber.
Well, guess that means his legacy was that impactful. Can't blame folks for making him into some urban legend, especially if they never knew him.
I suppose so. But to think he's gone, even now, I still can't fathom it. How can someone as tough as him just die? How? When I've seen him cheat death time after time.
Guess he ran out of luck.
Unbelievable, right? He was one stubborn son of a gun.
He really was.
Still married to the job?
Pretty much.
Heard you transferred to the juvenile division. That was news to me.
Shocking, right? Some career path.
But you requested to transfer, right? There a reason for that?
There is, actually. It's all because of the dissolution.
The Great Dissolution?
Yeah. Remember how Daigo Dojima and other big names started a security company after all that went down?
Oh yeah, we heard about that.
It was a haven for former Yakuza.
Right.
I figured if Kazuma were still alive, he would have lent them a hand. That man is practically the icon of the old Yakuza and all. I'm sure he would have taken it upon himself to clean up after them too. And if they were in charge of the cleanup, then as a cop, I could work on prevention. At least that's what I thought.
In other words, you're trying to prevent kids from becoming petty criminals or joining the Yakuza. Hence the transfer.
Right you are. It's tougher than I thought, but it's rewarding work.
And that way you could feel connected to Kiryu.
That's one way to put it. If I wanted to sound cool, that is. But yeah, that's why I'm bent on pursuing my new dreams. And that's why I want to keep doing what I can. But maybe a part of me is still waiting for him.
Hear that, Kiryu?
Aren't I?
Yeah, two ladies that you wanted to marry. Or could have married.
Sayama, look, the truth is...
Don't, Date-san.
It's fine.
Oh, we should have used these sooner.
No, you're just way too good for him.
Oh, that one was short and sweet.
Thanks for that, Date-san. Seems I was a luckier man than I thought.
At least I got the third base winner.
Seriously, you're telling me. You sure you don't want to tell her anything?
I'm sure. As long as she's got a dream to chase. She's better off without me around.
That's the hardest pill to swallow. But you know what, Kiryu?
What?
You should live how you want to. If there's a woman you love, you hold on to her. Never let go. I'm getting jealous just looking at you.
I guess you'd know best, considering you've gone through a divorce before.
They keep on drinking out of those cups, but they never get any lower.
Sorry, it was just a joke. Thanks, Date-san.
A real heartbreaker, aren't you?
Date, are you drunk?
Yeah, every word. Just do what you want to do. You've got tons of folks on your side, supporting you. And don't you forget that.
I won't.
That tastes like I can't keep drinking like this, Kiryu. Oh, we got Sayama. Which I would like to amend. I believe this is the strongest pound mate in the game. But I saw the speedrunners doing a lot of things with that tornado guy, and I thought that he was it. Apparently not. So let's count how long. Let's count how long it's going to take before he calls us again. As we try to find a taxi to go to Kamurocho and get the heck out of town. Who needs to go to Ichiban's? I'll give it like 2 to 3 minutes before he calls again. I don't think I'll even be able to reach a taxi in time. Where is a taxi? Who is a taxi? What are taxis? Okay, well that surprised me there. I thought he would call by now. Take me to Kamurocho. We gotta get out of town. People are not chasing us here. Yep. Yep, I knew there was going to be one here. I gotta see the grand opening. Joshua says, why it's a taxi? I was trying to go with the what are frogs? What are frogs? I know a frog is a frog, but what are frogs? Really? At the end of the day. Oh, first meeting with Daigo. Oh no, he's reminiscing. Get out of here. I thought this was the grand opening thing, unless that's going to happen in post-game. I am actively holding back Dracula. What is a man? Is a little pile of reminiscences. Any others I missed? Because that seemed like a new one. Maybe that one only popped up after we fought Daigo. Because I'm certain I cleaned out this place. Or pretty much everything. As you notice, there's no part-time heroes here anymore, too. I cleaned them out as well. To get Kiryu's Bond thing, personality thing as high as possible. So now it's cleaned out. Anything here? Any books? Oh, yeah! That's where Hero is. I think he has something for us for cleaning up all of the part-time hero things. So let's see what he's got. You're just hanging out all day. Brawler God's Mouth Guard. I think that's less MP. Less MP drain. Or something like that. Yeah. So actually that would be best on Zhao or somebody that could, that's going to be using a lot of abilities. Especially with a 7-star weapon. That makes things cost more, but do more damage. Well, it wants us to go to Ichiban's. There's nothing else here. Date isn't calling. It might be waiting for Chapter 14 to do anything else there. So, as I said, I want to finish Chapter 12. I want to get back to Ichiban. Because they keep on shoving Ichiban out of the way for Kiryu. Meanwhile, back at Fish Shack. Okay, who was spying on us that whole time? Oh, great. Not again. Wait.
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya. As always, we're out to boldly reveal the evils the media's just too scared to touch.
She sounds different.
Let's jump into today's topic. Now look here. Everyone knows this face, right? That's right. Photographed in Hawaii just the other day, it's Kazuma Kiryu.
Oh, I thought it was Taichi Suzuki. They look a lot alike.
From right here in Japan, in our own backyard. That means Kazuma Kiryu's come home. And why, you ask? Well, feast your eyes. This is the head of one of the biggest Yakuza groups of all time, the Tojo clan's 6th chairman, Daigo Dojima. And that's not all. With him are Tojo clan officers Goro Majima and Taiga Saijima. These are all major players, Yakuza all-stars if you will. How about our longtime viewers? I'm sure they recognize these guys, right? Yep, these are the guys who ran that security company from Sotenbori, the same one yours truly covered a while back. A wicked security firm run by
you know what, they mentioned it. Never mind.
Dissolved shortly after
I
we
forgot.
featured them on our channel. At first, we thought they had well disappeared, but it seems they've simply been hiding out. Now, what's this mean for Kazuma Kiryu? Why would he visit them now of all times? To find out,
Looks like she's reading from a script while she's streaming. Her head keeps on tipping down.
Yes. Hello there.
Now, right away, if you don't mind telling us, sir, just
Is that the truck driver?
Video.
Well, I'm a truck driver, you see, and yesterday I picked up this hitchhiker.
Man, you can't even trust truck drivers now and there.
You at the time. That said, I do have an eye for seeing through people. I figured he was way too fishy, so after I dropped him
So,
off,
how come the rest of the crew did not see him sneaking around the shack?
After you chased him down, right? So, what were Kazuma Kiryu and his Tojo clan cohorts discussing in
I'm
their
noticing some plot holes here.
They said?
from what I could hear at least, it was stuff like going back to the Yakuza and reviving the Tojo clan.
Sir, you have a long delay between your speaking. It's almost like it was like pre-recorded.
Hear that, folks? And coming from Kazuma Kiryu and the like, does this mean everything we feared is coming true? The Yakuza really are planning their return. What does that spell for the rest of us?
When did this video go up?
Earlier this morning. It immediately went to #1 in trending, and it's even being reported on TV.
And that
I know a streamer that got on TV.
Nope. From what Kasuga told me, Chi-chan completely cut ties with Eiji after all that happened. My guess is he found a substitute.
Actually, some of the more passionate fans have noticed, but only a small percentage.
Typical.
The channel's grown, and now even the numbers alone are drawing in more viewers.
Right. And to the majority of them, it doesn't matter if they're getting the truth or not. Dwight said something similar a while back.
Commentary.
People will always choose the flashier lie over the duller truth. Of course.
Commentary.
There's just one thing we need to figure out then. And that's how to take the second great dissolution out of Ebina's hands. We need Daigo and the others' help. And that won't come easy.
Hey, hold on a second. Check the video, there's more to it. They say something kind of odd right here.
Well now, if that's not a shock, I don't know what is. As always, folks, I'll be sure to keep you posted as soon as I hear more. On that note, our next video is a special treat. That's right, tonight I'm going live! had some guests recently. Ebina-san and Sawashiro-san from the Seiryu clan. Remember them? Well, as it turns out, they just offered to make an important announcement right here on my channel! I'll be visiting the Seiryu clan offices in Tokyo up close and personal, so don't miss out!
We're not letting a VTuber into the Tojo clan!
And Sawashiro?
And it's tonight. We don't have much time.
Plus, if it's a live stream, that means they'll actually be there.
Oh, we get to punch
Not
the other
only
Tatara
that,
in the face?
Eiji should be there too.
The Seiryu clan's Tokyo office. That's the old Tojo clan headquarters. We'd better head over there.
You know what? It's gonna bug me if I don't do this. I'm upgrading the chef weapon. I'm pretty sure I have enough things for it now. I think I just need crystals. Just I have to go into... What the hell is happening there? There was some kind of weird skanky leg going on there. I would like to exchange items. Rainbow crystals. 30. I don't think I need that many, but I'll take 30. The extra floors in each dungeon and the big DLC dungeon will be post-game stuff. Definitely. Especially the DLC dungeon. There's some weird things that happen in there. And it's not Amon as a final boss this time. Alright, craft. Chef. Chef de cuisine spoon. MP Costo skills go up, but also the damage. Now let's upgrade it. That one. Do plus 20. Especially since I'm using like half of them on this upgrade. Time for an obligatory break into the Tojo clan HQ sequence. You know this game too well. You know these games too well. But we got a super-powered chef for it. We seriously gotta use only this taxi. Only that taxi knows how to get to the Tojo clan HQ. The rest of them will be like, what? I'm not going anywhere near there. Should we knock or just let ourselves in?
I figured fans would be storming the place.
Well, it's still Yakuza territory. Still, maybe not the best place to go in person. Be a pretty ballsy move, yeah?
Yeah, someone will want to come and assassinate them.
That said, what does that say about us?
Ugh, what a pain.
Who's that?
One of my guys. I wonder what they want. It's me, what is it? What?
Hmm?
Huh. I see. Right. Thanks. It's Takabe, the Seiryu clan chairman. Someone stabbed him in his cell.
Someone what?
Takabe?
How is he?
Unresponsive and in critical condition.
Well, ain't that convenient timing.
Right? This has to be Ebina's doing. With him gone, the Seiryu clan can do whatever they please. And in light of that, I get the feeling they're about to try something big. Stream starting.
What's up, people? Tatara channel coming at
This ain't live.
Amazingly, this is my second stream today. What's more,
Wait, aren't all her streams live? She's lying. I can't believe the VTuber lies.
in the making if we're lucky. As I announced, we're on the town tonight. More specifically, the Tokyo offices of Yakuza Titan, the Seiryu clan. Now then, a special word from their top two. One Masataka Ebina and one Joe Sawashiro are in the building. Seems they've got important news for us.
That's some fanfare. And what do you think they'll say?
Well, they ain't gonna say we're evil.
Ready, so let's give him a warm welcome. Take it away, gents.
Thank you, one and all, for your time today. I'm Ebina of the Seryu.
Look at all these millennials and boomers just standing around in a row, just looking at a stream.
Regarding tonight's announcement, we have asked this channel for their time for but one reason. I'm sure
no one invades Tojo Clan HQs like they used to.
Having heard rumors of the Tojo Clan's return. As it stands, we would like to clarify the Yokohama Seryu Clan's position on the matter. And that is, we of the Seryu vehemently oppose the revival of the Tojo Clan.
I see. And is this out of concern that you'll have more competition as Yakuza?
No, on the contrary. It goes without saying that the Seryu Clan is a Yakuza group. Furthermore, we have been increasing our ranks as of late. However, despite these truths, we are currently planning our disbandment.
Disbandment?
It's already been 4 years, but the two largest Yakuza groups, the Tojo Clan and the Omi Alliance, came together for the same purpose. Their simultaneous disbandment should still be fresh in everyone's memories. Regardless, as a result, many former Yakuza members flooded society, impacting public safety. And in response, former Tojo Clan officers have since planned to rebuild the group. If I'm being quite frank, their attempt to disband was a failure. Being a seasoned Yakuza myself, I believe it was a colossal blow to all of us.
Blink twice if you're being held prisoner.
Leaders were Daigo Dojima, Masaru Watase, and of course, Masumi Arakawa. These three men plunged Japan into chaos and needlessly ruined the lives of their peers. This is not an opinion. This is fact.
They said, what about Arakawa?
Sure, he's only playing the part here. I wonder how much he actually believes. I guess he is putting his life on the line for Arakawa-san's legacy.
At this point, it's tough to say.
Huh?
Sawashiro wasn't told about the Great Dissolution back then. He was kept out of it. I'm sure in some sense, had he been included, things might have worked out better. Might be distorted, but his desire to help Arakawa is no less than Kasuga's.
It's never simple, is it? What else is new?
Therefore, myself and Sawashiro here, in order to fulfill our duties as part of the Yokohama Seryu Clan, now the largest Yakuza group, have developed a plan to truly disband the Yakuza, once and for all.
Really now? And how do you plan to do that?
Right now in Japan, the 5-year ex-Yakuza clause is a shackle to many. Those longing for a normal life can expect but one thing: complete and total exile. One may as well be dead. Noble efforts aside, the previous dissolution failed to consider this. To that end, I have created a support program that will reintegrate every last member of the Yakuza back into society upon its inception.
We're gonna ship them to another island.
Would mark the second great dissolution. The disbandment of the Yakuza, in the truest sense imaginable.
I don't know. She has 5 million subscribers, but she only has 200,000 on the stream. I don't know.
Their cooperation.
Not very good retention numbers, if you ask me.
Government? Gotta say, this is a big deal.
As a matter of fact, their involvement is crucial to our plan. The goal of this project, you see, is to simultaneously provide a solution
Show
to
the chat.
issue Japan's currently facing. That issue being, of course, the disposal of nuclear waste. Nuclear power plants work non-stop, producing copious amounts of waste daily. There are no proper disposal areas within Japan. As it stands, said waste has only continued to accumulate. Nevertheless, we have also procured a means to not only contain it, but also dispose of it. The answer lies with Hawaii's very own group, Palekana. For years, Palikana has contributed to both charity and environmental causes. As to the latter, they even have their own disposal site, one suited for nuclear waste.
That doesn't sound very
After
religious
long
of them.
Negotiations, Palikana has agreed to take in and dispose of Japan's low-concentration waste. On top of that, they have also committed to hiring former Seiryu clan members following the upcoming dissolution.
So you won't just solve the nuclear waste issue, but you'll help your colleagues back on their feet as well. Well, this really was an important announcement.
I don't read moon runes, so I don't know what that says.
Indeed. And please, let it be clear that the reason we're here is to, above all, convey the good faith of the Seiryu clan. We'd like to show our sincerity, that our plan is more than empty words. And in order to do so, we've decided to take that first step
Satara
right
is so
here
focused
on the
right
street.
now. Look how big her eyes
What
are.
would that be?
But what else? As of this moment, the Yokohama Seiryu clan is officially dissolved.
You mentioned you were preparing to disband, but you meant right now?
That's right. Tomorrow, we will be reborn as a new organization, a wholly legitimized non-profit.
Quotation marks around non-profit.
Bleach Japan.
No, not again! Boo!
Bleach Japan?
The hell's he talking about?
Back from the dead. How do you like that?
And that wraps it up. If this project actually goes through, could that mean a huge turning point for Japan? That's it for today's stream. Catch you at the next update.
Jerks. That was all talk.
Now we're gonna have to fight the guys in the dorky shirts
Waiting
again.
for 'em?
No, they might not come through here. We should go to them.
I had a feeling you'd say that. All right, let's go.
Right through the front door. Oh look, they were expecting us.
What in the...
Maybe we shouldn't have stood outside their gate watching a stream?
Oh, my. If it isn't Kiryu-san, come trudging back to dig up the old Tojo clan. Your little breakup might have been a wash, but you don't gotta butt in on ours.
I'm here for Ebina and Sawashiro. Out of the way.
I'm here to wash your butt.
You still don't seem to understand the situation you're in. Come on, you want to embarrass yourself in front of the whole world?
Says the little man in the phone. You want embarrassing? Take a look at yourself.
Huh. All right, wait some.
Oh, those guys in front of us? Okay, yeah, we could do that.
Think I'll enjoy this.
Look, we have a meeting to get to.
Let's do it.
We're serving the catering.
How do you like this?
I love that move.
I won't hold back.
So yeah, we have a lot of crit now because we took out like 6 guys in one attack.
It's my turn.
Let's do that again.
How do you like this?
I left 3 of them this time. Where'd you come from?
Follow my lead.
I'm over here. Think you can handle
I wanted to do the speedy. You too. Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Tat.
Do it.
You look like you want to explode.
How do you like this?
I won't hold back.
Well, about time someone could actually endure it.
No holding back.
I'll take you on.
Let's see here. Weak to fire. That's all I need to know.
Something wrong?
Oh, he's guarding. Oh, he's gun resist. This is also a gun attack.
Out of my way! All yours!
Wow, 1,000? Not bad. He's dead. He's dead. He just thrusted himself on me.
No begging for mercy now. Have fun with this.
Follow my lead.
Don't mind us just casually doing 1,000 damage.
Did you really think
Learning more every day.
Hell yeah. Moving up in the world.
One thing we haven't found a lot of drops for is cough tins. I think they're only like really late 3rd floor dungeon and a few other areas.
Ugh. That won't budge.
Good job, Namba.
Looks like taking the front doors out.
Over here. We'll head through the back. It's a straight shot from here. Nowhere to run. Better be ready.
Fine by me. I'm ready to kick some ass.
He knows all the secret ways. But let's get our MP back up. How about? I know I have some MP drinks that are worth a damn. And don't get us drunk. Yeah, Tauriners. Oh, she leveled up. That's why she doesn't need it anymore. Alright then. They have to position to guys like this, though. That I can't go around them. I gotta explode through them.
How do you like this?
I won't hold back.
My turn. I want to check out these wacky ragdolls. Okay, never mind. Goodbye, Skull. He smashed his head into the divider so hard, he flew off and killed another guy.
We doing this?
Now that's power.
We should relish this moment.
Or whatever they call this. This stuff here. Anybody doing a kung fu in here? Hey, we're doing a kung fu in here.
TLC.
It's my turn.
Look, Kiryu needs a couple turns.
Follow my lead.
You wanna play? Oh yeah.
Stop spreading out.
Knockout.
Let's finish this.
Wanna play, do we?
Okay.
So they're weak to gun. How about Squid?
Let's do it.
They're okay with Squid.
I'll make it work.
Wait, oh yeah, you got hit really hard by that last guy. I forgot.
I won't hold back.
Bonk. Double bonk.
My turn.
Well, I gotta do it, especially since he's lightning weak.
Try to block this. I doubt
Try this.
A sword. I haven't used those since the first game. I saw that speed run of the first Yakuza game. There's a katana in there that's really broken. Then he throws it away because he's a Giga Chad.
Now we're talking.
Bonk. Bonk.
What's the plan here? You're weak.
The plan is shoot guns at this guy.
You're going down.
Kasuga never killed anyone, by the way.
Let's do it.
Oh, of course, because Amon is still alive. You just get really big owies.
Doing better than I thought.
Sweet. Strong.
Yes.
Oh, that's a full heal for Zhao. Zhao. When I think Zhao, I think X-A-I-A-O.
Should I open it?
And not Z-H-A-O. Oh, look! A Sung-hee jacket. She could use that regardless of job. And she gets an agility buff. So now she has a stacking crit buff every time she knocks somebody out. From being a Night Queen and using the Night Queen weapon. She also has a stacking agility buff. Namba has a building crit buff, I believe.
Try to block this. How do you like this?
Goodbye. That bomb is so good. I love it. It has huge range and does really good fire damage. Ninja is basically the new matriarch, I would say. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see any of this.
Let's do it.
Okay, problem with this is they're all spread out. Okay. Okay, we just like took off like half of his health in one kick. How about that for trajectory? Try to explain that one to me. I dare you.
I'll take you on. Combo time. There goes nothing. I gotcha.
Double combo. Spanking him with the rod.
You're going to regret this.
You missed the club over here. Get decimated.
Follow my lead.
Yeah.
Wanna play, do we? Right here.
And I think that's a decimate too.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I've seen the decimate trigger on ping pong attacks. You don't see anything. I said you didn't see anything.
Let's do it.
You guys over there.
How do you like this?
I won't hold back.
These mooks don't stand a chance.
Now we're talking.
I was hoping that was going to be a decimate too.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Double kill.
I've got some more fighting.
Too bad I never got one of those legendary throw a guy into a car things yet. Those are so much fun. In my whole playthrough the first time, I only got like one. I've just been riding that high ever
I think
since.
we're clear. I don't see any enemies.
Hey, I remember this
Sure
place.
should be this way. Keep your eyes peeled.
Hey, I remember that vase too. I wonder if that gaudy ox head is still
Down
here.
Memory lane, Kiryu-san.
Narasaki.
Should really take it all in. Might be the last time you ever see it.
I knew we were going to have to fight
Afraid
this
I don't
guy
know what you mean.
sooner or later.
You're not the first person to come after me. You want my head? It'll take a lot more than you.
That's
because I don't give head easily.
Let's see how long you keep it up. All right, you bastards. Bring me the dragon's head. Whatever it takes.
Sir, they got explosions.
Get him!
That's right. Get into pinball bowling formation. Okay, that's not bowling formation. That's 7-10 split. How am I going to get a strike with that?
How do you like this?
Follow my lead.
Let's do it.
Bonk.
Hey, bring it out!
Yes, I am also a heavy weapons guy.
Give it here!
It cost 400 million yen to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. I've never seen Dragon outsmart bullets. I can't believe it! Dragon outsmart bullets!
Oh, damn it! You kidding me with that shit? This private army wasn't enough?
You're making a mess of the place, too. Out of teaching manners.
I like how the bigger concern with Kiryu is he's making a mess of the place.
Let's do it.
That was the wimpiest stab I've ever seen.
I won't hold back.
No begging for mercy now.
You know, after fighting the big three, these guys are a piece of cake.
Yo! Sir!
Ah, yes, the Japanese version of the minigun. What, you don't know how to unsheath it the rest of the way? Time for Narasaki. Oh, that was a cheap sword anyhow.
Oh, shit. Look at the size of that thing.
Good swipe will split you in two. Better stay clear, yeah?
How'd you get all the way over there?
Follow my lead.
You know, we're gonna clean this out the fancy way.
Time to shut it down. Feel the heat!
I hope Tatara is catching all this. He summoned a dragon. Hey, there's a guy still alive over here. By the way, what are you weak against? It's probably lightning. Yep.
Watch this.
These Yakuza bosses are always weak to lightning.
Let's do it. In for the kill.
Or just keep them in the corner.
This'll be more.
Time to shine.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who to kill next.
Out of my way.
Hey, it's supposed to be paralyzed. They pissed off Kiryu. Is that really just called the sweaty yell?
All good.
Well, that's what he gets for making him angry. No lightning for you. I like that the lightning attack this time around is a jellyfish. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, right, I used this one before. You still have some Majima on that pan.
Enjoy your meal.
Bastard! Quit wriggling and hold still!
Oh, you said quick wriggling? I know how to bond somebody. I wonder if this is gonna miss like it usually did in the last game. Oh, hey, it worked. Wouldn't you know?
Time to put you down.
I had to finish it with a Tiger drop.
Did you really think you'd win?
Bullet of Memory. I think that is a EXP booster for Kiryu, if he ever needed it.
Yes!
Shit, they got away. You morons. Ebina-san and Sawashiro-san. They were never here to begin with. That live stream of theirs was a recording. You all bought it. Just like that. Sure, we might not have gotten rid of you, but I think we'll be fine either way. That's right. Wait till you step outside. Kiryu, your history. Have fun running.
Sounds like there's no reason to stick around. Let's go.
Yeah, good plan.
You know, since there's no consequence, we could just kill him. They're gonna think we're criminals either way.
Whoa. You don't think they're dead, do you? Holy shit. Did Kiryu really do all this? Whoa. Who are these people? Do they even realize where they are?
Rubberneckers. And the media's here too. Crazy they just waltz through the front door like that.
Look at them all. They got selfie sticks.
Hey! It's Kiryu! I freaking knew it! Kiryu did do this! Whoa, no way! Amazing! The legend busts in right as the Seiryu clan's about to disband! The absolute madman!
Well, everybody's faces are on all of the news all at once. Oh boy! Fun! Ichiban? I know we're going back to Ichiban.
Finally, Japan's nuclear byproduct disposal agreement with a private individual, Bryce Fairchild of Polycana. But who is this enigmatic philanthropist?
Wouldn't he have to pass that by the United States first, though? Because I'm pretty sure you just can't do that simply.
They've expanded their charitable outreach to all corners of society. The Sage, as he's called by followers, adheres to a personal creed of relief for the helpless. Perhaps his decision to accept Japan's nuclear waste is another form of providing such relief.
Unbelievable. They're talking like he's a goddamn hero.
Yeah, but Lonnie is still our focus here. We need Nelly Island's location.
That's the thing. As far as anyone knows, Nelly Island doesn't exist. I even went to the library to look it up.
Makes no difference if you can find where it is or not. From what I hear, unless they know you, they won't even let you near the coast. Whatever's going on there, the rest of the world is blind to it.
Nelly Island is basically Bryce's little black box, it sounds like.
Shit, man. Finding this place is hopeless, isn't it?
Come on, don't talk that way.
Nah, Tommy's honestly got a point. Looking for the island isn't getting us anywhere.
Ichiban, not you too.
I mean, maybe we should start looking for something else. Nelly Island's no good. But what about ships heading to Nelly Island?
Gotta get their supplies from somewhere.
Hard to imagine an island remote enough to store radioactive waste is totally self-sufficient. Whatever they can't get there, they need shipped from the Hawaiian mainland, right? What if we snuck aboard something bound for Nelly Island?
Cargo ships. You're right. They'd have to have them coming in and out.
As a matter of fact, I do recall at some point Bryce mentioning receiving boats. Unfortunately, I don't know what kind or where they depart from.
Well, I might have an idea. Only place I know decent-sized ships can dock is the Harbor Street Marina.
Nice. Let's check it out.
Hold on. Are you expecting to find something with a Polycana logo on its side?
Yeah.
If you could tell which were theirs, some prying journalist would have hopped on one by now. They must be disguising themselves somehow.
Leave it to me. I got a buddy working there. We go back, too. If I ask him about any suspicious boats, he'll tell me.
Whoa, way to come
Why did I have a twinge of regret when he said we go way back?
You mind looking after Akane-san a little bit longer? Bryce could still send more people here.
And we're out of excavators to throw at them.
Ichiban, I've got to ask, are you really sure about this guy? Handing Akane-san over to Polycana would solve a lot for him.
It's all good, Tomi. He won't do that.
Why so certain? Tomizawa-kun isn't wrong. If I gave up the old lady, I could keep my turf without any more hostilities.
Sure, but that'll never happen. Because you'd be giving her to Bryce, wouldn't you?
Got a point.
And a man like you doesn't work with people he hates, right?
You're smarter than you look.
Akane-san, we'll be back before long.
He looks pretty dumb. I wonder if Akane ever asked him about the hair.
From the looks of it, she seems more comfortable with you.
Think so?
Still too
Like,
stiff.
is it a personal choice, or did you stick your fork into an outlet?
You got time now. Just take it slow.
Thanks.
Take it slow. I have the great idea. I have the greatest idea, especially if it's daytime. Oh, look! Oh, look! Why is the sky got that color? It's usually darker orange. We got Majima, Seijima, and Dojima. With the fisherman forms. You need to pay DLC to get the actual ones. Look at that. The side quests are back. Side quests! Next time we stream, it's side quest time. And Sujimon. And I'll have these ready. The drink links for the rest of the team. I do have to run around and grab some Adachis, though. So I could have him to at least bond level 50, so we can do all of his. So, yeah, we're going to be missing out on some Adachis there. I'm going to faceplant directly in the bed. I want to faceplant directly into a big pile of side quests. Finally! Went way longer than I expected it to. But we're here. We got Ichi again. Thanks everybody for stopping by for Infinite Wealth. We'll have some more on Tuesday. because that's the next time I'm streaming. This. I'm going to have to do UFO 50 on Monday. And Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. I think the ending one will be a Saturday upload instead of a Friday one. Because then the only thing else I have to do is the washing machines. And I want that to be a separate video, and it's kind of, I guess it's kind of in its way its own B-roll. Good night, everybody.